man, it look like the agency is out for Ray J. Offset is out here trying to take all Cardi B money, and I support it. We talk about all that here today. Tales from the Crib, so go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Matter of fact, hit that like button. While you at it, hit that notification bell, cause somebody getting sued for $50 million and we got the scoop on it. But hey man, this for the Supreme 305 with my co-host
Chico Grande, Chico 2 times. Welcome back to Tales from the Crib, episode 207. We got a lot of craziness, a lot of drama to cover, excuse me. If we're talking about Diddy, you'll see what we're saying.
Hey.
Is that your Diddy dance?
I mean, hey, we Diddy bopping here, man. I got the Ciroc, I got the, man, we gotta talk about that, man. We got the Stefon Diggs pink powder. Man, it's real, you know, tea-ish today. We got the
It's
tea.
extra tea-ish.
I mean, hey, man, I'm about to lace you up. Hey, man, but like my code said, man, it's Tales from the Crib, episode 207. I can't wait, man. You know, I be waiting for these episodes every week. Like, I be like, I ain't talked to my codes all week. Well, I don't know what he knows.
Talk to me all week.
I mean, I don't talk to you all week about the topics. We talk about other stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Talk about like highlights of Meyer Stoudemire. We want to talk about like what's going on. Like, I really try to hold back and like try to hold it in. So it's just for today. I got you, Coles. I got you.
Don't hold it in too much. That's how you get ulcers.
Oh Lord. I'm not that old.
But speaking of holding it in or crying out, let's go ahead and start the show with the first topic of the day. But we got Offset and Cardi B, and Offset is playing dirty by asking for spousal support as Cardi B divorce rages on.
What you mean playing dirty?
Playing dirt.
I support him. Listen here, man. You can't listen. I tell you all the time, Coles. Females don't play the game right, man. Listen here.
You know how my co-host is wrong?
What?
He started off his argument by saying females. Any man that calls girls females, you already know what side he's on.
Whatever.
Everyone knows that rule.
I'm on the side of the kids. But right now, Cardi B is disrespectful. First off, number one, you can't cheat on somebody that you pregnant. If you can't be pregnant and then cheat on that, then you can't be pregnant. Smash that. You can't be pregnant, cheat on me, and then cuff the person you cheated on me with. That's not how the game go. You're supposed to cheat and go. You're supposed to cheat and come back home. So you're not coming back home. Where my ball at? I want my ball back.
He already passed the ball. Did you not see him on Twitter?
Nah, he lying.
He did the pass the ball emoji.
He lying.
He said this ball's been used.
Listen, he lying. That's why he asks for. That's what he's asking for spousal support, because he's in this feeling.
He's the poor one.
No,
in this relationship.
I mean, hey,
not in life.
You know, I was surprised.
But just in the relationship.
I was surprised when I found out that. I was like, oh yeah, Offset's like net worth is like 30 M's or something like that, and like Cardi B is like 100.
Well, you got to think about it. He was part of a group.
I
so you make a little bit less than a solo artist.
But you've been popping long. I would suspect that. I mean, she came up loving hip hop.
I bet he probably has more. If he was smart with his money, invested it, or did some things, I bet he probably has like closer to 50.
Nah, he was tricking it off. He has exactly.
I mean, that's probably
50 ain't still ain't close to 100.
True.
50 ain't still ain't close to 100.
Yeah,
exactly.
Quavo has 100.
Disrespectful, man. It's disrespectful. But hey, man, this is just disrespectful right here, man. Not only is Cardi B stepping out, she's stepping out the big way, man. She finally going out. Stefon Diggs.
It's not Cardi B is stepping out. It's Stefon Diggs is stepping up.
Whoa. Hey, man, I don't know, but we got a video right here basically showing on what was going on the yacht. And then we got Cardi B coming in saying why Offset is just disrespectful, trying her motherhood. Now,
yeah, maybe watch your volume. You know how low Cardi B is.
Listen up, y'all listening? Listen up. The fact that I'm waking up right now, right? The fact that I'm waking up right now to see that this fuck nigga and his fuck ass team, I know it's not his team. I know it's his bitch ass. Gonna tell the Breakfast Club the only reason why this motherfucker asking for spousal support, because I was asking for everything. And because I don't be with my kids. Yo, you such a fucking pussy ass nigga. Word to my mother.
Hold back a little bit.
I want you to die, but I want you to die fucking slow, nigga. When you die, nigga, I want you to die slow in the bed. And while you die, nigga, you gotta think of me.
Oh my God.
He stood up my kids 3 times. First, he have seen Blossom only like 5 times. Okay? And I've been trying to save your face. But for you, stop playing saying that I don't be seeing my fucking kids. Stop playing because you don't want to look like a less of a bitch ass nigga. All right. If I keep you away from the kids, right? All right. You talk to the kids almost every single day. You call the kids every single day. I allow you to talk to the kids every single day. If I allow you to talk to the kids, why would I not allow you not to see the kids? It was a point that he was making a big deal like, oh, I'm not going to go to New York to see the kids because I'm not going to be seeing my kids in a hotel room. All right. I was like, all right, so you could see him in my mom's house. You still made it a big deal. And I love my daughter so much. Yo, if I'm lying, my kids could die if I'm lying. I said, you know what? To make it easier for you, you could see the kids in my house. Just because I want my daughter.
Davin, what guy on this team would you least like to date your sister?
What the hell? Diggs.
Stefon Diggs.
Diggs is the guy.
Least I should date my sister, Diggs. 100%.
Why Diggs?
Man, no.
He's crazy.
He's not a guy that you want to bring home to your parents.
He talks a lot,
Outrageous. Don't know what he's gonna say.
and I don't like him.
We're gonna leave it like that. No.
Just don't know what to expect every day.
It's like you don't want your sister to bring him home to your parents, so therefore she can't date him.
He couldn't date my sister.
What guy on this team would you least like to date your sister? And I might add, you're starting to be the runaway favorite for this.
Would nobody want me to date his sister? I'm a great guy. I'm actually a great guy.
There's actually seems to be a few guys that don't think that.
Feel differently about me?
Yeah.
They just don't know me well enough. That's what it is. It's the all right, who don't I want to date my sister? Weatherly.
Why Weatherly?
Because he's ugly.
When I tell you these niggas ain't shit, please believe me. They gon' fuck on anything, these niggas way too easy.
You're the big one.
You really love me.
It's a lot of flowers.
That's too much.
I mean, females do love flowers, but
Oh my god,
Like
they
I-
love money.
like I said, co-host, man, I feel like Offset, like you can't do all three. You can't be a super mom. You can't be a super granny. You can't give your business undivided
Your
attention.
career, yeah.
Give you undivided attention, and also be a great girlfriend to your alleged new boyfriend. Come on now, stop wasting a man time. Drop that dude. Be a good mom and focus on your business. Just come back home
They're gonna
and stay in
kill
the
you in
house.
the comments.
What do you mean?
I can't wait.
I'm just saying. You don't think that? Coach, can you do all three at once?
That's what nannies are for when you're rich.
Exactly, and that's the problem. You can't put you're not taking care of the kids. You got them around the nanny, so you might as well put the kid. And you know what's going on with nannies. You know what nannies are doing to kids nowadays. And you want to put that kid
my
around
God.
a nanny? You
are unacceptable.
So let me get this right. You want to break up with me, and then go with somebody that does cheating way more than me, but yet I'm the bad person. Come on now.
I'm not
Offset-
doing anything with you. But
come on, Offset is right. Come on, comment down below how y'all feel below, man. It's
no,
Offset.
I think Offset is right. Like, of course, she should make sure she's spending time with the kids, not just the nannies. But you know, it's a nasty
That
breakup.
nannies. Come on, who do that? Good parents don't do that.
Calm down, Anthony Edwards. At least some people look out for their children.
Hey, yo, listen here. I could be duped in this.
You are. You're Duke
Cam
Jr.
Newton. Nah, it's nothing like
Nick Cannon.
It's nothing like that. It's nothing like that. But think about it like this: like you being a bad influence. You over here around the pink pixie dust. You on the
What's
yacht.
the pink pixie dust?
You ain't see Stefon Diggs in the video? He had the trade of pink pixie, the pink pixie dust.
Yeah, I mean,
And
yeah,
she was on the boat too. So come on now. They don't know all the little bald headed scallywags that was on the boat, but they
Could be
know.
snacks.
That
You never had a pixie stick?
That wasn't
This guy.
What?
You never had a pixie stick?
It's Kool-Aid powder, huh?
Yeah.
It was.
It's a new thing where you get Kool-Aid powder and you rub it on your teeth. It's a new trend. It's on TikTok.
All I'm saying
Got
is,
this in the,
all I'm
new
saying,
trends.
women, watch out who you have kids with. It's people like my co-host that disguise stuff like Kool-Aid.
No.
Kool-Aid.
I'm just not trying to have them both ruin their careers.
I mean,
she's gonna ruin herself in court,
Mm-hmm.
and Stefon Diggs is gonna lose his contract.
Exactly. See, it's a lose-lose situation. So you might as well go in the house, be a good mom. come back to
Some
Offset.
moms can't do that. Some moms got to get out every once in a while.
Those be the bad moms. Those those can be Kardashians. We don't support those around here. We trying to bring healthy kids up in the world. We're trying to make them go to Harvard, Yale, become doctors, all that good stuff. Change the world, become president.
Is this guy running for city council? I want to know what Kool-Aid you're off right now.
Around people with pink pixie dust. All I'm saying is that. I'm just saying. Can I get an amen?
Oh my God! You're gonna get struck by lightning. You're gonna get struck by lightning.
Oh my God! But okay.
I don't know who you're performing for, but this is hilarious.
But I mean, okay. Let me calm down. Cardi B does have a point though. Cardi B does have a point. Like you trying her motherhood.
You were just telling me before we started the show that you were team Offset. Offset's right. You should get all the money.
Mm-hmm. He should.
Cardi B needs to be.
She makes more. That's how alimony goes, right? The person that makes more has to pay more.
Supposedly.
Exactly. So Cardi, that's what happens when you wear the big pants, you pay the big bills. But I do agree with Cardi B how she said, yeah, Offset's been cheating. He's messing with all these girls, even though he don't cuff them like that. He bring them in the house. You definitely don't want to bring girls. You don't want to bring the scallywags in the house.
No, that's unacceptable. You could at least keep him in the studio.
You better go to the Holiday Inn, Motel 6 with that.
Yeah, or the studio.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Oh, you know about that, huh?
No, I know nothing about that.
Was that what you used to tell your ex-girlfriend? You was at the studio?
Sometimes you got to be at the studio. Sometimes the studio's calling. Sometimes you're trying to make a hit.
Oh, for real? Domino's calling?
Sometimes you're trying to make a hit.
Uh-huh.
And you got to make a hit.
Oh, really? Take that?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's how, what's his face got in trouble.
Nah, but but like I was saying, Cardi B right. Cardi B has some kind of point. Like I don't want a dog pile on her. Like, Offset's been cheating. We did the story how like he got one girl pregnant. He had other girls fighting over him and all that stuff. He stayed doing it. He's messing with nightclub workers. Cardi B used to work in the nightclub, so it was like a little beef going on with that. And also she caught the charge. She caught the charge when allegedly Offset was messing with 6ix9ine's ex-girlfriend and them, and like her and her sister got in a fight with Cardi B. They had that whole little lawsuit going on. So I mean, Offset, he ain't the innocent person in the world.
Didn't even on her first album, didn't she already back then had a song about him cheating?
Exactly.
On her very first album, which came out like 3-4 years ago now, maybe 5.
Exactly.
How long ago was it?
It's too long ago. She needs to make new music. Once again, you're making my point why she should drop Stefon Diggs and be a good mom and start working on your career.
Stefon Diggs got a new ball. He's ready to play. Oh, Lord. Disgusting. He's doing some in between the legs alley-oop.
Disgusting.
Off the pink rim.
Disgusting.
Extra salt on the rim.
See, it's all. Listen, when this is all said and done, when Cardi B doesn't get that ring on her finger, Offset gonna be like, "I told you so." Just come back to daddy.
She ain't looking for a ring. She's a single mom's just out of being married. They just looking to have fun. They ain't looking to get married.
What kind of role model are you showing your kids? You can't be doing that. You around the kids.
No one cares. Everyone's like Charles Barkley. I am not a role model.
That's just disturbing. Chill, kids.
That's how people feel now. It's my life. They feel like they're Bon Jovi. It's my life. It's now or never. I'm not gonna live forever. So fuck them kids.
Get me out the group chat. Take me. I'm glad my grandma helped.
Cardi B cussed so much that I just, we're probably gonna.
Nah, we ain't gonna get it. See, you gotta think positive.
My host is gonna get us in trouble.
Horrible, but you gotta think positive.
We have to make a Patreon for this channel.
Horrible. Y'all gotta think positive, but y'all need y'all to comment down below how y'all feel about this situation. Do you feel like Offset does deserve spousal support? Because I mean, he making less, and the person that makes less. Basically, he gave up his career to be around. He gave up his career just for Cardi B. He doesn't deserve something.
He already sacrificed Takeoff. So, like, what more does he got to sacrifice?
Disrespectful. Nah, but y'all comment down below about that situation.
Almost made my co-host cough up.
Exactly. But y'all comment down below about that situation. Moving on to the next topic here, man. We going from one person to another. We got...
on the way to event, DDG said he would take out any fan that would call him doo-doo garbage in person, and then DG's brother seemingly fights fan for calling him doo-doo garbage. Victim says he plans to take legal action for assault. Now, I was all on the side if someone was like trolling and getting all in his face, but this dude was pretty relaxed and like didn't even really yell it and was just like, "Oh, you do garbage," and he just full on like starts going off on him. DDG's brother, what's his name?
Dub.
Is it Dub?
Yeah, Dub.
Yeah.
No, you better be happy it wasn't worse than that. Remember the baby era we used to have when we used to go to the
Taking
club?
out people at Walmart?
Exactly. No. At the clubs, remember the one dude's, I guess he put his arm around the baby. He ain't like that. And the security guard and everybody put face to feet.
Oh.
Exactly. Yeah, that's
they beat up that guy.
They beat him up real bad. But hey, man, we gonna play the video of this whole situation. DDG going to DreamCon, and you know it ain't go how it was planned, or was it a skit? Y'all tell me.
No, they're saying that initially to try to get out of it, but it ain't no skit.
I think it was a skit.
Comes up to me and say doodle garbage.
You said what?
Nobody comes up to me in real life and say doodle. If a fan came up to me on some doodle garbage shit, bro, I'ma hold that nigga so goddamn bad, bro. Niggas know better. Come on, check it. Can I just see the video real quick? Yes, sir. Hey, clean up on that. We're walking night for this.
Hold this real quick. What we got going? Mike, hold it. It ain't hold it. What you say? What we got going? What you say? Doodle garbage. I got.
You said it twice.
No recording.
Doodle garbage. I got.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all probably saw me at DreamCon earlier across y'all phone screens getting assaulted by DDG, his brother, man, one of his friends or something like that. I want to just go ahead and come out here to tell y'all how that whole thing started. So boom, I'm standing there, me and my boy standing in the vendor hall, we chilling. See DDG walking by, and it's whatever. I heard about DDG before. I heard the name, heard the term doodle garbage before. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking it'd be funny, just a little joke to doodle. Alright, so I called him doodle garbage from around the way. His homeboy stopped to come back. His brother, Doug, stopped, go ahead, come back. Tried to press me about what I said. He said, "What you said?" I said, "Doodle garbage." "What you said?" "Doodle garbage." Push the shit out of me. Listen, now I gotta take legal action against him or his brother, somebody out here. That's unacceptable for real. They done broke my chain. I'm mad for me.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Nigga came and blindsided me. No, grabbed me. I hit the. So then I'm like, bro, what the? It was like a large crowd, and security grabbed me. I'm like, bro, you got me
That one nigga though. Nah, that nigga, I see Tiny sleep dog, boy. I'm like, damn. Not gonna lie, y'all. If I got my ass beat, I'll say I'm suing too. Hey, if I see Tyler guy and he whoop my ass, I'm suing, even though I provoked it. My brother was in fear for his life. The dude was following us around the whole entire DreamCon, trying to embarrass us and bully us. I told my brother to check him in terms of like, check and see if he's okay. Check and see if he needs help. Because y'all know I'm a helpful person. You feel me? Check and see if this man needs help. Check and see if he's all right. Because he kept following us. We thought he was like a little slow or whatever. So, you know, it happened. And the guy continued to try to heckle. How you say it?
Heckle.
He became a heckler and he kept trying to just bother us. So he lost Sonic rings. It's not our fault. You feel me? Like, this is very miniature and it was a skit, obviously, but it's just like, I don't know how, it don't matter what I do, man. It can be, nigga, fucking Osama bin Laden, nigga, can motherfucker, I ain't gonna say that. Y'all cancel, y'all figure out a way to cancel me for that. I don't know why I even said that name. Nigga, you can get a whooping at home right now. Your mama can whoop you right now. Somehow, some way, it'll be my fault. Like, I just don't get it. I don't understand it. But it is what it is. I guess it's a part of being lit. Y'all know when it comes to fame level, I'm like Michael Jackson turned. So it's just like
Michael Jackson turned.
He been moonwalking through Calabasas since.
Oh, heck no. But I mean, he is right. He is right. DDG is helpful, and he helped this man get a straight butt whooping. Now, I mean, with this, I really don't know how it's going to end up. I mean, I don't know if the dude really does have a case because, I mean, if DDG is saying is true, the man was heckling him, following him around, and all DDG wanted his brother to do was to check to see if he was all right, to check to see if he was a little slow, a little da-da-da. But, I mean, I feel like, I mean, this is warranted. I mean,
Oh my god!
You don't think this?
No, I mean, I think he was smart by pushing him. I think if he would have straight decked him, you could be definitely like sue someone for like real assault. But since he like pushed him down and pushed him away, like I don't think that's gonna really be anything.
You don't think so? I mean, yeah.
I mean, you could get like simple assault or like other stuff. I don't know what everything's called, but
I guess
you can get something like super minor. But I don't think you really get anything unless it's like like murder.
He lost his chain,
like
his popped his chain and everything. Like you said, get a little silver suit.
Then it's clearly fake. You got popped that easy.
It's not.
You want us to replace the fake chain?
I mean, it really depends on who you suing. I mean, if you sue and they'll be like, oh yeah, you can sue DDG, you may get $20,000. But they'd be like, nah, if you sue, you only can sue the person that put hands on you. You have to sue Dub, you might only get $20. So I mean, it really depends on if it's worth it or not.
Oh my god,
$20 to $20,000. But I mean, hey, if you don't know what's going on, this whole doodoo garbage thing started back in like 2018.
Why don't they just call him Doodoo G?
Horrible. I mean,
instead of doodoo garbage, it's Doodoo G.
Nah, I mean, so Illuminati, the person that's going against that little that Zoe girl, that does the streaming. How like remember she was beefing with Kai. That said she didn't go to the streamer university. And then the Soul Illuminati said, "Oh, I'm finna like end her whole career," and like showed how like she be biting a whole bunch of random people. Him and DDG used to beef back in 2018, back when they used to do the 1v1s. Remember the basketball 1v1s when it was real popping? That's when the whole Doodoo G came up, and so I guess like it's coming back. I mean, remember because Soul Illuminati wasn't doing streams in a while, and now he finally started doing streams again. He's finally doing like little TikTok videos and different things. So now people are like saying this doodoo garbage. I did see them say this in Stream University. He didn't do anything. So I kind of understand how the dude was like, I said it. I thought it was going to be kind of funny. I seen it saying in Stream University, they ain't do nothing then. But now with DDG saying like, oh no, the dude was like walking around saying it a bunch of times. Like, I mean, I give you one time. Okay, you say it. But if I ask you like, hey, what you say? You say doodoo garbage. And I'm like, what you say? Like, doodoo garbage. You got to get hit. Like, you being funny. Like, you know what's going on.
Got to hit him with the doodoo.
Got to hit him with the Glock dookie.
Yeah.
Exactly. But I mean, this all happened at DreamCon. DreamCon is basically a anime and gaming convention. Man, we got.
I thought when they were saying DreamCon, I thought isn't that what J. Cole called his?
That's Dreamville.
Dreamville Con.
No fool. This dude is Riri. No, it is That's Dreamville. Okay. Dreamville. That's usually like in California. I'm in California, Carolina.
Where is this?
This is DreamCon. I don't know.
Oh, probably in Cali somewhere.
It's probably somewhere in California. You know what? Like it changes like the whole little convention that we have here in our city sometimes.
Yeah. We got a couple.
So like they have theirs at a little anime convention and the gaming convention, and it's real cheap. I would look at the prices. Like it's a 3-day event. The most you'll pay for 3-day tickets is $150 for 3 days. But if you pay like day for day, it's like $60 to $75. So you save money.
Yeah.
So I mean, it is something I definitely would go to. I mean, it does look event feels like all the streamers and everybody goes to it. It's a lot of networking you can do, and
You just want to see DDG's little nephew.
Oh man, I would say that's still Dub. What's his name? Woo Wop, little Woo Wop.
Yeah,
he's funny. No, but I mean,
I just want Woo Wop's autograph.
He wasn't there. I mean, I didn't see him there, so he probably was, but I didn't see him there.
What if the guy would have picked up Woo Wop and ran off?
Like picked him up like Pikachu and just ran.
I got the Wop.
He got to get shot.
You gotta hit him with a taser.
Nah, that's just crazy. But I mean, this is funny. But besides being funny, this is serious at the same time. Because remember, DDG, I was gonna say Doodoo G. You finna get me punched in the face.
They're gonna beat you up.
Nah,
because you don't know how to fight.
I got you for a reason. What are you talking? I thought you had the 32s.
No,
Is that what you said in the gym?
DDG gets into it with you, I want to see that. I want to see how that plays out.
Who needs?
I won't let him fatality you, but I at least got to see how it plays out regular.
Who needs enemies when you have co-hosts like this? That's
I won't. I'll keep Dub from jumping in.
What about a little woo? What if you try to bite my ankles? I'm getting bit.
Yeah, it's true. That'll just be funny to me.
That's messed. Nah, that's messed up. But
and then if he goes too far, I'll punt him.
That's hard.
You know, like on what is it, Anchorman, when he punts the dog off the bridge?
Yeah, I remember that.
That'll be woo wop.
No, that's horrible. But no, but for all serious, all serious stuff. So basically, what's going on? The reason why this is bad is because remember on June the 6th, which is this coming Friday, he has his court hearing for his restraining order with his baby mama. So I mean, if she can go there and be like, "Oh yeah, look at DDG, he can't control his temper." Well, people call him doodle garbage. He sends his goons out on him to beat him up.
Booty goes.
That's the next topic. That's the gauges. And now, but I mean, yeah, you see, he does all this stuff. So I mean, this may not look good when he's trying to get basically partial custody with his kid, with his baby mama. But we gonna see, man. We definitely gonna talk about it soon because, like I said, the court date is this week on Friday. So I mean, hopefully it goes good. Hopefully he does get granted permission to get a partial custody with his kid. But how do you feel about the situation before we move on?
I mean, I think we'll just wait and see. If it's funny that this dude's trying to act so hard, but then wants to sue. That's hilarious. But I don't know if we'll get anything for like forceful pushing.
$20. I told you.
I don't know. Maybe he'll get like
40. Maybe 40.
5 bands.
5 bands.
We'll go away for 5 bands.
Dang, who giving them 5 bands?
Dub.
I give him a $5 McMeal deal for McDonald's.
Woo wop.
Horrible.
No more Happy Meals for woo wop.
Horrible.
Sorry, Woptober.
Horrible. Sorry, Woptober. But moving on, speaking of Woptober, man, looks like here
my co-host's inspiration in life, Duke Dennis, on the fake family rumors. I do not have 8 effing kids. He has 12.
Horrible.
Darcy explaining her and Duke Dennis relationship. So this is one of the alleged baby mamas.
Man, we got a couple of the baby mamas in this video. So right now we're gonna play the video of Duke Dennis basically explaining this whole situation, and we're gonna show at least 2 or 3 of the people that say like, "This is baby. Take care of yours."
Oh my God! Here we go.
How many kids do I have? I have 1 son, and his name is Dallas, and he's 2.
Is that a birthmark or a chain?
He's my perfect angel. Somebody said, why are you still single and how is co-parenting going so far? A lot of y'all don't know my situation, but like my child's father is not involved at all. There's certain things floating online with me, and it Darcy ain't speaking on it, NDA is signed or stuff like that, and it's like in no way, shape, or form is that the case. In my life, like I'm not gonna spend my time like tracking no man down, trying to force them to be a father, trying to go to the internet to force them to step up, or like all of that. Like literally, it just is what it is. For it to be people out here that have kids and that's not their like top priority, or they don't morally like, I don't know. I just really just be like, my mind be fried about like people like that existed, you know. But ooh, you got me. I love my baby, so
it's his baby. What?
Oh Lord.
Is you trying to be messy again? Huh? I said not is y'all still hunching. What you think? No more babies. I do want another kid. I do. But no more babies right now. For me and my baby daddy ever rekindle and have more kids, me and him don't need no more kids. We don't see no more kids, but me and him have like a really great relationship. Like, yeah, we have a really great relationship. It took a long time to get there because we had like so much stuff happen. Like we just been through a lot, but then
She kind of looked like Caleb B.
I do not have 8 fucking kids, which is no offense to anybody who do. All right, but I've been actually watching y'all take that and run with it and post it and post about it and post it in like bold print as if you know for a fact that's the case when it's not the case. And that's just what the internet is nowadays, bro. But that's not even, you know what I'm saying, what bothered me. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, the shit is just so wild to me, bro. So, once again, I apologize, and it's not 7, which is wild as well. But whatever number y'all throwing out is not correct, though. But, like, that's besides the point.
Do Davis got a kid? Not that I know of, bro. Well, he said he's a father? Davis got a kid? Word? Shout out to Davis. I didn't know he had a kid. All y'all hiding kids, even Kai. Don't got no kids. Nah, we don't got no gist chat. I ain't gonna lie. Only person I know who's the dad is my son Duke. But besides that, I don't think Davis got kids.
Oh Lord, trolling. But man, listen, man, this is what I miss about the old times back when I was growing up in high school and middle school. You can have 2-3 baby mamas and nobody would know because you got to put it in the newspaper and people don't read newspapers. But now in the whole
What the hell?
now in the whole
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm just saying, listen, man, let me land, man. Let me land. But nowadays in like 2025, people do story time. Every time you turn on your Instagram, it's story time. So and then they telling the whole story of how like this person is a deadbeat dad, or this person we had a one night stand, we had a kid, or like in Duke Dennis' case, like the girl saying back in December, me and Duke Dennis had messed around and I got pregnant, and I remember I used to always hit Duke Dennis up, and he used to always talk about he Duke Dennis up, be like, yeah, I need money for food, I need money for this, I need money for that, but as soon as I talk about getting an abortion, they like, oh no, what delete his fetus. They're like, oh, he stopped replying. So so they have that going on, and everybody's in the comments saying, oh, you go girl, stand up for yourself, don't take the money. Stand up for yourself, don't take the money, because you know how most girls will take the money, like like if they get pregnant by a rich person, somebody that allegedly has money, they keep the baby. But in her situation, she's like, no, I want the deleted fetus, but he don't want to reply back to the message. What you would say?
I was doing what you were doing. Delete his fetus.
Oh Lord. So yeah. So basically, horrible. So basically, like he doesn't reply back to the message. But I mean, this is funny how like so many people they're saying like Duke Dennis has like 8 kids by like 8 different women, and it's just funny how the narrative
probably has like 5.
Exactly, and it's funny how the narrative goes. Like you don't know what Duke Dennis does. Like, Kai does like his little streams and everything, and then Phantom, he has this funny thing going on where like he's like, oh, every time food's around, he's the bully. He'll go around taking people food. And like one thing he has, like he's running the treadmill and getting like hot wings delivered to him. He has that.
Oh yeah, I see.
And
that.
then you got Rakai. Rakai does his thing. Ray does his thing. But then like you got Duke Dennis. Only thing you know about Duke Dennis is all the girls want Duke Dennis. He might even kiss your mama. Like he kissed Frost's mom.
Oh yeah, she liked it.
Exactly.
She stiff-armed her own son out of the way to hug on Duke.
It's disrespectful. But I mean, am I right or wrong? Like, what does Duke Dennis do in the whole group besides flirt? Like, besides only thing you know about him is like girls just want him. That's it.
Basically.
That's it. Like, what is he like? Does he post videos like everybody else? Like, no, girls just want him. And remember, then the Khalid girl, the girl from
He's basically just like a male Instagram thought.
Basically, I mean, I guess. I mean, it's not how he started off.
They all the footage is him stealing balls. He's trying to be like Shea on defense. He's trying to average 3 steals a game.
Exactly.
He's like, I got all the balls.
Exactly, but it's not how he started off.
I'm playing for keeps.
It's not how he started off. I remember when I first seen him back in the day on YouTube. He used to do like he got famous off doing NBA 2K. doing like doing
the 2K vids.
Yeah, doing all the 2K vids, and like he was a military kid. Like he was a person that used to do military, got out the military. He was doing a whole bunch of 2K vids. He stayed doing that, then like show when he go back home and do things. So that's where he got most of his money. That's where he got to start from. Like he just was in the military, so he got the military check. But now, I mean, now he's just blown up. I mean, only time you really see him both videos, he does like the AMP stuff.
He did like a couple of videos for Streamer University.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't posting like everyone else, but he
exactly.
Did,
You don't
like,
got
2
to.
videos.
You see him, and then on top of that, like every time you see the India Love girl, you know, he was right there. It was like him and DDG, so he really didn't have to stream.
He was waxing that ball. That's for sure.
Disrespectful, but I mean, I do kind of respect how he did find a way to not keep his kids on the internet, because sometimes I didn't really think about that. Like, does he have kids? He said like Drake.
What did Drake say?
Like, I'm hiding my kid from the world, not my world from the kid. No, I'm hiding the world from my kid, not my kid from the world.
Yeah.
Something like he said something like some fly stuff like that. So, but I mean, if Duke Dennis does have this many kids and is keeping it under wraps, like Duke had to give it to him, because people are mean. Like, you got my Coles here. As soon as the Christian Rock had a baby, disrespectful.
It wasn't my baby. I didn't have no Charles Barkley baby. My genes ain't that weak. Jesus. My genes would have fought through that.
Nah, that's disrespectful. But
that poor child.
That can be fixed.
No, it can't.
What you mean?
When you're generating a child and the machine is constantly on substances, that child is not going to be cooked at the right temperature, if you know what I'm saying.
You just compare the kid to a turkey.
And I'm doing it the PC way.
Oh Lord, I mean, you can do it the PC way or my way. You know, my way is reckless.
Rico reckless.
Exactly. But nah, I mean, this situation is crazy. Duke did say how like this does happen every year. It's the same thing. Like, if people are trying to figure out like how many kids does he have, they always shoot for the number. He's never gonna tell you. Even if you go all the way down to 1, he's still gonna be like, I guess whatever, believe what you believe.
I bet he has anywhere
Nick Cannon amount
2 to 5.
God damn, 5?
Minimum 2.
So basically, wait.
I think Duke been piping out here.
Wait, hold on. So you telling me
if I was that rich and going that crazy, I'd probably at least have 2 kids.
That's 2 kids you're showing and 2 kids you're not showing to the world.
No, I'm not showing none of them to the world.
Oh.
I'm just talking about total number.
I was just trying to see if you Nick Cannon. You know, I'm just trying to see if Nick Cannon in your DNA.
No.
I mean, you know.
No. You got to make Nick Cannon
You're
money.
a German.
You got to make Nick Cannon money to pop out kids like that.
That's what we're trying to do. But nah, man, y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this whole situation. Do you
gonna be like Al Pacino? Gonna get
go to jail?
No, get money and have all these kids late in life. Have 40 kids.
Oh yeah, true that. Wrong person. I don't know Al Pacino. Al Capone. I don't know why I'm thinking about Al Capone. Why's my brain on drugs?
I don't know. You've been hanging out with Stefon Diggs too much.
Facts. My brain's too tight. Oh, that's an freshener. Nah, but y'all comment down below how y'all feel about this whole situation. How many kids does Duke Dennis have? 1, 2, 10.
7.
Football team. Who knows? But speaking of football team, man, Ray J's out here exposing the news, man. He's telling it how it is. He was once friends with Suge Knight, but it looks like Suge Knight turned his back on him. So he exposed Suge Knight. Ain't nothing wrong with this.
So yeah, Ray J accuses Suge Knight of assaulting men with butter after denying Diddy romance claims. And Ray J said, I know, because I would get the butter.
I mean, hey.
Comment down below if you would get the butter.
No, I'm not getting the butter or the cheesecake.
You're getting the butter.
I'm not
and
getting
the cheesecake.
I'm doing never that. But nah, man, if y'all want to know, did you do that? Exactly. That's not working.
No, ain't no party like a Diddy party. So
yeah, that's what's up. Yeah,
disgusting.
Favorite soundbite.
Nah, but if you want to know what we're talking about, man, we have Suge Knight getting a phone call from Paris Morgan. They're talking about Pierce Morgan. And we have Ray J basically giving a response to that. And then we're going to basically tell you how this feud all began.
And you got to tell us, co-host, when did the Booty Goons switch to the Gagency?
You act like I'm the president, like I know. Like I go to the conventions. Like
I thought you were a high-ranking member. I thought you would have some insight. But we'll go ahead and play the clip.
Diddy and Reggie were lovers. Is that what you said? Ray J.
I said Ray J and Puffy was lovers.
Really?
Yeah.
Was that well known?
Of course.
But if you remember, I said are being taken. Are being taken in ways that nobody can explain. I said that on the national news. It went viral. And guess what? Just thought I was talking about Diddy. That's why I got into it with his sons, because they come pressing me. I'm like, bro, mind y'all business. Y'all don't even know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Suge, bro. I'm talking about Suge taking not Diddy. Suge is a big taker for men, bro.
You got Vanilla Ice?
I mean, a real taker. Like, yo, and I'm going to say this one thing and I'm going to stop, right? And then I want y'all to clip this. Suge used to take niggas, right? I used to go upstairs. Like, I don't know if you saw Pulp Fiction, but when Ving Rhames, they tied the nigga up. They had the ball in the nigga mouth. They had him in the chair and then the nigga came down, right? That's the kind of shit Suge did to niggas. And you know, it's crazy because Suge had this other thing. It's called handlebars. He used to strap it on to the nigga, and then they got the handlebars like you riding on the bike. Think about it, like a waist trainer, and then the handlebars on the side. Then he used to grab the handlebars and then take the niggas, bro. Like, we'll be right back. More Suge Knight. You are not my friend. You're not my family. You have disrespected the gay community. You disrespected me by saying false stories, and I'm going to just tell the truth, bro. I've never seen a bigger homosexual than Suge Knight. He is an ass lover.
I just want to know.
He is an ass lover.
I just want to know, how does he convince them to put on a waist trainer with handlebars attached to it? And also the question is,
he has Jesus juice.
What? So he gets so you think so?
Gets them all liquored up.
So it's not and what does he do with the butter?
Makes biscuits.
That's just nasty. Oh my God. I pray
You
for
never
them.
heard of buttered biscuits?
I see why Snoop Dogg was scared for his life and ran to Master P. It's no limit for real. That's just
Master P wouldn't have helped him. He just would have been the next one on the handlebars.
Nah, I mean, Snoop Dogg did leave Death Row and went to No Limit Records, and then he said that he was on the set with No Limit Records, and Suge Knight them pulled up, and he ended up running and hiding because they came with all the goons and everything. But I mean, this whole story is crazy. I mean, Ray J and Suge Knight's friendship has been dating back for a very long time. Even back when like the whole beginning of Death Row part, like he was cool with Brandy and he was cool with Ray J. So they've always had that connection, even to the point where like Ray J even had Suge Knight's life rights.
What the hell?
Because Suge Knight's in jail. Suge Knight is right now serving a 28-year sentence because in 2015 he ran somebody. They have it on camera. He like pulled up and ran somebody over with a car, and he tried to reverse and run them over again.
He had temper problems.
Yeah, and then like Whack 100 right now is like going on a no jumper and saying like the only reason why Suge Knight did that was because he was ducking a fade. The man just wanted to talk to him and have a fade with him, but like Suge Knight ran him over with the car.
God, getting assaulted by Suge Knight would be like getting
Getting
assaulted
started with the handlebars or with the car?
in any way.
Okay.
Would be like getting assaulted by the evil Pillsbury Doughboy.
This is horrible. Nah, it's just horrible. And then like to make matters even worse, another thing that Ray J was saying that he was mad about was because Suge Knight was trying to spread a rumor saying that Diddy paid Ray J $10 million to make a gay lover album. Basically make an album talking about how like they whole little romance story. Him and
But that's the thing. I could believe a Ray J Diddy romance.
What? Why would you? I mean, get the whole little
Ray
Kim.
J's always had those,
He had the little
Diddy
Kim
vibes.
He had the little Kim situation when like Ray J used to. I think Ray J used to mess around with Little Kim, and they made a song together. I remember that song in that video, and Diddy and Little Kim basically were on the same label because the whole Biggie situation. But I mean, Ray J could have. Ray J could have. I don't know.
I don't know. Ray J's a survivor.
He messed with Whitney Houston. He is a survivor. He does do a lot of wild and crazy things. But I mean, that's what I kind of want to believe Ray J's story because he got the booty goons. Remember when he called the Breakfast Club and scared Fabulous?
He's like, don't let me come down there
and go with the booty goons.
Yeah, we saw an extended version of this highlighted clip, and he was talking about he had the agency with him now. I mean, that's crazy. It's like they went from like the regular Power Rangers to the Turbo Rangers. From the Booty Goons to the Gagency.
I mean, that's real funny how you talked about the Gagency and how like he was like, "Oh, Suge, man, you can't be doing that. You can't be saying I'm gay. I got all these people over here saying, I got all these people telling I'm straight and all that stuff. You think you want people to believe I'm a liar? You know people out here, want people out here. I ain't trying to be the cutest gay dude out here. It's competition." And I'm
just explaining it all wrong.
You sure? Like, it's no real way to explain it. You only got two ways to explain it. You can either go to the Boss Man Dealer route and be like, "See me in the streets," and put a whole bunch of gun emojis, or you just embrace it like Ray J, or you ignore it.
We already knew Ray J was gonna embrace it.
All right.
I mean, look, what is he wearing? A purple velvet shirt?
Yeah, he's doing that. It's a purple velvet show right now. I think him and Amber Rose are doing like some little Twitch thing, little Twitch and a kick stream that they're doing right now, and they're alleged saying that they have like a little TV deal that's going down. So you're finna see a lot more of this. I mean, Ray J does a lot. He had the whole Raycon thing. He tried to do a whole Zeus TV network, but that didn't end up blowing up. That stopped. Raycon TV. I think he tried to do that, but that didn't end up working.
But his headphones actually do really well.
Yeah, that blew. And he had the little scooter. He had the Ray scooters. That blew, and people bought that. And then like a company ended up buying that from him. So he made a lot of money from that.
I'm surprised how many celebrities do Raycon ads. And I always wondered, like, I gotta watch a YouTube review to see, like, are they legit? Is this like BS?
His unbreakable glasses?
No, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the headphones.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's probably just an alternative. It's just an alternative people was using. But yeah, I definitely got to check out those headphones. But yeah, he stayed hustling. He stayed doing things. I think right now he's doing. I want to say he's doing the Scream tour. Or he's doing like some type of. He stayed hustling, stayed doing
Scream.
work. Yeah, the with Bow Wow in him.
Oh, he would be a part of
Bow
that.
Wow, B2K, Bobby Valentino.
I'm surprised he didn't try to get tickets and for Crib Reaction so we could do a concert review.
I would definitely go to a Scream tour.
How much are tickets?
I don't know. I got to check it out. Comment down below if you've been to a Scream tour. Tell me if it's worth it and tell me how much the ticket is because I feel like it's gonna be worth it. You got Pretty Ricky. You don't listen to that. You ain't hip like that. You ain't hip.
I'm just not that old.
Whatever, man.
I'm not from the 80s.
Whatever, you a hater, but y'all comment down below how you feel about this whole Suge Knight and Ray J situation. Are you taking it serious, or do you feel like Ray J may be telling the truth? There's some handlebars out there. That's crazy. Handlebars. How many handlebars and butter? Why couldn't it be like this
buttered biscuits?
Why couldn't it be like the little tub of butter? Why does it have to be a stick of butter?
Was that what Suge said when he got handed the family size of butter?
Disrespectful. Moving on. We gotta talk about some more of this freaky stuff. So from one freaky man to another, man, we got Diddy's case, man. Week 3 wrap up. This is a week 3 recap. Right now we're gonna be talking about 3 people that took the stand. We got Capricorn Clark, we got Deontay Nash, the stylist, and then we got Mia, basically the person that wanted her identity basically covered, but you already know how internet is nowadays. They done discovered who she is. We know the name, but
don't say her full name. I'm not trying to get her to come after us.
Facts.
She's a Jane Doe.
Facts. But I mean, we gonna play the video here of everybody that came to the court for this week 3. Then we gonna come back and let you know everybody's testimony.
Quincy, what's your next move?
Deontay, how's the baby?
Former Cassie stylist Deontay Nash is testifying on the stand, and he brings up Michael B. Jordan. So remember, there was all this speculation that she may have dated Michael B. Jordan. They asked him, do you know anything about this Michael B. Jordan? He says, yes, I hooked them up. Why not? He fine, she fine.
Miss Combs, you so fine, girl. I would drink your
shared bodies with Diddy, not Michael B.
Miss Combs. Now, Miss Combs. Miss Combs, you is so beautiful.
That's crazy. He ended up getting with two of Diddy's exes.
Cassandra, what are you doing? What's the blue dot?
So which one is it? Thank you for
Capricorn.
coming. So which one
Capricorn.
is it? Which one is it? Was Lauren London on the phone? Thank you for coming.
Exactly. And that was Capricorn Clark leaving. So I mean, Coach, let me just tell you how this basically court case is going on so far. Like TMZ just said, Deontay Nash, he was basically the stylist for Cassie. Basically his whole point of him going on the court and taking a stand was to basically prove what Cassie saying was true. Because remember, Cassie was like, it was she was being threatened with revenge P, and how he said he was gonna expose the videos. He basically told the truth. Basically talked about that, and he basically told the situation how Diddy basically threatened to show the Cassie parents, and then he was like, "Girl, go ahead and let him do it, because it's not like he ain't doing no weird stuff on there too." Because you already know Diddy was walking around in like Hanukkah mask and everything, basically.
Hanukkah mask.
Crank yanking. He was walking around in like crazy outfits and everything, crank yanking. So you got that, and then on top of that, he talked about how like he hooked up with Michael B. Jordan, and the whole reason was for talking about that whole story was basically to introduce the John Doe, the Mia girl. Mm-hmm. So that's basically to introduce her into the story. So he told that story, and then let me see here. And then with that, the next person to the stand came up was Capricorn Clark. Capricorn Clark is basically one of the assistants. You got two assistants that came up. You got the John Doe, which I'm gonna tell you the name in a few. Then you got Capricorn Clark. Now Capricorn Clark, she was the one that talked about the whole Kid Cudi. She was with the Kid Cudi situation. You remember how they were like, "Oh yeah, Diddy broke in the house. He blew up Kid Cudi Porsche, messed with the dog, put the dog in the closet." Took the
and scarred it for life.
Scarred the dog. You sound so hard about it. He did so much mean things, and the only thing you always talk about is the dog. Like,
because no one knows what he did.
But the dog.
For some reason, the dog doesn't like peanut butter anymore.
Exactly.
It's criminal.
Or butter.
Or butterscotch.
Exactly. And dogs supposed to love peanut butter too.
All dogs love peanut butter.
Nah, but so basically, you know what Diddy did? He messed with the dog, put the dog in a closet, took all the Christmas present Kid Cudi had wrapped up.
And he ate all the Pringles.
Horrible. Ate all horrible. Ate all. My co-host is crazy. So he did all that, unwrapped all the presents, and Capricorn Clark is the one. Capricorn Clark is the one that said like, "Oh yeah, I seen Diddy breaking basically getting to Kid Cudi's house." She's saying,
did they drive him?
They drive? Yeah, they say they drive her. This is the whole kidnapping part of this. This is the part of the RICO that they're trying to prove. Capricorn Clark was basically trying to prove a couple of things. One, the whole kidnapping. She said that Diddy came to her apartment, had a weapon in his hand, and she told the government that, oh yeah, he pointed it at me. But then on the cross-examination, they found out that, oh yeah, he didn't point it at me. He was just waving it around because he was mad because he found out that Cassie was messing with Kid Cudi, and he wanted to find Kid Cudi. And then he told her to get dressed and come on, let's go. And she didn't really she said she didn't put up a fight. She just went to put on some clothes because she felt like, Diddy's crazy. I don't want no crazy things to happen. So she felt like she can like de-escalate the situation. They ride to Kid Cudi's house. She talks about that situation. She never talks about the whole little Kid Cudi car blowing up. So arson, still not proved. Nobody has proof of the arson. She never saw it. She just
saw it. They said he was there.
Nobody saw it. Even the dog nanny. The dog nanny was there. The dog nanny called and said, your car is on fire. and then the DNA evidence they're trying to scratch off is like the cocktail bomb had female DNA on it. So
it wasn't Diddy.
So this is nothing really to point to Diddy. So you can prove kidnapping, kind of, sort of, but she didn't really say no. She just said, okay, whatever, I go, because I just was afraid that Diddy, was gonna do some crazy stuff.
I think he's gonna get hit with something. I don't know if he's gonna get as severe as they wanted, but I think he'll still at least get like
of course
8, 10, 15 rather than like 20, 30, 40 your life.
Exactly. I mean, like, he got the unfair work environment. He was like working people like a slave, which I still don't understand, because
what if he goes to like a one of those like rich people prisons, like minimum security?
He would. I mean, he wouldn't be minimum security because it's a violent crimes.
Oh yeah.
So it'd be like maybe a maximum security. He'd be by himself, like Tory Tory Lanez ain't by himself no more.
Tory Lanez got shanked up.
True. So I mean, yeah, maybe you be by yourself a little bit, then you'll end up being by yourself, because I think YNW Melly is by himself.
That's crazy. When you're a celebrity, they usually have you in like a different area because they know like people will try to extort you if they put you with like regular schmegular,
General Pop, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like it's crazy that they set up Tory Lanez where he could be around people that have life.
For it. You say he too much a real one. He didn't want to take the stand because he didn't want to snitch. And I'm pretty sure he didn't ask for General Pop, because you remember how like Soulja Boy was like, oh yeah, they ended up finding out like he was with the celebrities and everything. He wasn't in General Pop. And he was like, you lying. I told him I wanted General Pop, and they said you can't do it because you're a celebrity.
Soulja Boy?
Yeah, Soulja Boy ended up saying that. And that's when Draco the Ruler ended up exposing him about that. But back to the whole Diddy situation. So she talked about the kidnapping. She talked about the work environment, how like, Diddy basically like threatened like, oh yeah, you'll never work in this business again. He's like basically like, you're never working in business again. Anytime he basically didn't like anything she did, he called HR. HR used to basically like suspend her and everything. So she didn't like that. And then on cross-examination, they also found out like she sent a whole bunch of emails to Diddy like praising Diddy. So it made the situation look kind of weird.
Always looks weird.
Yeah, that's what made it like a little. That's what this whole week looked. This is what made this whole week 3 look a lot fishy. Like everybody came up. Like the stylist came up. Not yet. The stylist came up. Capricorn Clark came up, and the John Doe person came up. They all talked about Diddy was a bad person, but they all kept in contact with him. It was like they didn't care as long as the money was coming in, and they wasn't even getting paid a lot. At least one girl was like, I was getting like $60K.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She had the opportunity to get like even like 80, 90K, but she felt like she would get more opportunities. So that's what she said. So she stayed with Diddy, making only like 60.
That's what makes So that's what makes like the unfair work environment look kind of crazy, because like it's been times where like you could have left, but like you didn't choose to leave. Like you chose, like it's like you said, Jive offered you 90K, you took the 60K. So I mean, like that situation didn't look good. And then to go to the main witness, because everybody thought Cassie was the main witness. You would have thought they got video of Cassie and everything. Cassie went up first, but she's not the main witness.
She's like the star witness.
She's not the star witness.
Who's the star witness?
This is the lady right here. The star witness is the Mia girl, the John Doe. That's why they don't want to keep her identity shown. And on top of that, the person that's doing the testimony for her is like basically the head lawyer on the group. So this is the star witness, because she basically has the stories. Like she's talking about like 4 different encounters. Like she's the star witness because the way they showed it and the way she was on the stand, the whole day she cried every time. So like if you
yeah, I heard it took like forever to get through her testimony because she was like literally crying the entire time.
Exactly. Like if you the lawyer, like I got this witness, like I got Cassie, but Cassie did all this violent things, but on cross examination it's gonna kind of look like, oh my God, maybe she was with it, maybe she wasn't with it. You don't know. But with this person right here, the way she gonna be crying on the stand, you gonna believe something.
That's the key.
That's the key. Because remember, you judge by the jury, you're not judged by the judge. So she don't say she crying. She got 4 different encounters where like Diddy mess with her improperly. Also, she talked about times where like Diddy came to the house. It was her and the stylist, and like they tag team Diddy. and they beat him up.
Oh yeah. They tried to save her.
They tried to save her, and like Cassie ended up busting their head open, and like Diddy tried to. That's when
He
Diddy
was like,
said,
call the
call the ambulance, and like she talked about like unfair work environments and how like Diddy used to throw like buckets of ice at her, ham and turkey and spaghetti. Oh, and she talked about that one time where her like she was on a monthly. Something women go through they monthly. She wanted change her stuff.
I know you found this great photo with these great title.
No, that's different. That's the hotel party. Like the girl had to clean up. This is basically like the assistant wanted to change her stuff, and like instead of going to change it, he was like, "Man, get out of my house." He threw like a plate of spaghetti at her.
Yeah, he was being ridiculous. I mean, we saw that from the old TV shows.
But at the same time,
from making a band, you already knew he was crazy.
Exactly, but at the same time, you saying he did all this essay stuff 4 times. But remember, I showed you the video of her praising Diddy.
She was brainwashed. She's a victim.
A victim, brainwashed. You wasn't working with him anymore.
Huh?
What's the accountability? So you mean you can be at
I'm sorry, are we talking about women?
Yes, goes.
Then we can't talk about accountability. It's forbidden.
That's horrible.
It's one of the rules.
And that's why right here. That's why we go to the next clip right here. And that's why we saying since you can't count women for accountability, you always gotta count Diddy to come back through. In Game 7, because 10 times out of 10, Diddy gonna win.
Oh, that's crazy that they literally asked him about Trump. They asked Trump about Diddy. So it says, y'all here for it. Trump says he would look at the facts when asked if he would pardon Diddy. And he's opening if he's being mistreated, but says he must look at the facts. That's crazy.
Exactly, man. We got a video right here. We gonna play the video, and then we gonna come back and let you know how Diddy gonna end up winning this whole RICO charge.
Apprentice, you mentioned once in 2012 that Diddy was a good friend of yours back then. He has since found himself in some very serious legal trouble.
Yeah, that's true.
Would you ever consider pardoning him?
Well, nobody's asked. You had to be the one to ask, Peter, but nobody's asked. But I know people are thinking about it. I know they're thinking about it. I think some people have been very close to asking. First of all, I'd look at what's happening. And I haven't been watching it too closely, although it's certainly getting a lot of coverage. I haven't seen him. I haven't spoken to him in years. He used to really like me a lot, but I think when I ran for politics, that relationship busted up from what I read. I don't know. He didn't tell me that, but I'd read some little bit nasty statements in the paper all of a sudden. It's different. You become a much different person when you run for politics and you do what's right. I could do other things, and I'm sure he'd like me, and I'm sure other people would like me, but it wouldn't be as good for our country. As we said, our country's doing really well because of what we're doing. So it's not a popularity contest. So I don't know. I would certainly look at the facts. If I think somebody was mistreated, whether they like me or don't like me, it wouldn't have any impact on me. Mr. President.
And this is the biggest middle finger to the FBI. Trump out here, sticking the middle finger up to anybody and everybody that feels like they need to set an example to celebrities. He freed the Chrisleys. That's how you say their name, Chrisleys, right?
Yeah.
He freed the Chrisleys. I mean, he did the whole he did the Larry Hoover thing. So I mean, he's out here, out here freeing celebrities, sticking the middle finger up to people. So I feel like this is just so funny how like the feds and the FBI waste so much money to try to basically and pay off so many people to try to like basically lie on Diddy that they may win he may end up getting charged and they may end up doing 3 years, because I mean he's gonna have to end up giving his last pardon list when he basically leaves his term. I think he's only been in the office for a couple months now, almost a year. So
yeah, he still has 3 years plus. I believe
with 3 years max, 3 years and a half max. That's what he has. So that's the longest I feel like Diddy will end up doing. So end up getting found guilty about this. Ends up doing 3 years in jail. I feel like that's deserving. You a bad person. You over here putting man stuff on your nips and licking it off your fingers. That deserves 5 years right there itself. Forget what happened to Cassie. That's
you
just
being
nasty.
the first thing that you can recall on instant. Probably deserves 6 months right there. Comment down below. We need to sign a petition to lock up my co-host for 6 months.
What do you mean? Because I mean, that's
That was your favorite part.
I mean, it's sad to say, but I mean, DV in Hollywood is it's kind of normal to me, but it's not normal having your girl with 15 guys and basically you rubbing it yourself like it's cocoa butter.
I don't. Are you trying to write a novel right now?
I'm just saying.
You're trying to paint the dirtiest picture ever.
I'm just. Oh gosh. And what if it's not all creamy? Some of it be clumpy. That's nasty.
It sounds like you were there.
Nah, I wasn't. I would have paid. We would have had a bigger coat. We'd have had a bigger studio. Matter of fact, hey, I need to make a Craigslist. But hey, man, y'all comment down below. Do y'all feel like Diddy gonna win in Game 7? Is Trump gonna pardon Diddy? I feel like it's gonna happen.
I don't think he's gonna help him because, like you said, he turned his back on him.
Money talk.
Whenever
man.
he went, started running for president. So I don't think. I mean, if he was like still supported him or at least didn't hate on him, I think he'd be more inclined to pardon him. But I don't know. I mean, he might feel like he betrayed him, so he's like, he got to deal with it. He got to deal with.
We gotta see money talk, man. If Diddy can, I feel like if Diddy break him off at least like $7 million, you know, and then support the next vice president and support Vance, the what's it called, the vice president when he run, he might get something. I feel like he might support him like he did Obama, make that whole little campaign.
He's gonna need $20 million.
Diddy got it. Diddy a billionaire.
Oh my god! You know what? You're right. He should be no problem for him to throw him a quick $100 million.
Exactly, $100 million for a pardon. That sounds like a fair trade, right?
150.
No, you pushing it. But nah, man, it's
250.
Oh Lord! But comment down below how much you think it should cost for Diddy to get that pardon. My co-host say 250. I say a cool 50 mil should be good. But hey, man, it's couch announcement time. It's time to talk about
the halftime show, Tales from the Crib. We let you know what's new, what's going on, and what you can expect. My co-host has been dropping all types of wrestling video games on TFTC Gaming. You got a couple of hits, co-host, but then it's been like 2 weeks since you dropped. What's up?
I know. I got man. This one fight is too hard, man. They want me to fight in this not elimination, war games. And like the way they want you to do it is just crazy. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get back on it. I've been trying to figure out my week when I'm gonna get some scheduled time in. I've been doing a little side hustle job, but we gonna see. I'm definitely gonna get some more videos to you, man. Definitely. And also, what my co-host got for us. Oh, and I got shorts coming. I got some shorts coming, man. I promise. I gotta get the shorts wrapped up because it's almost football season.
Oh my God.
Real good underscore Doty's been calling up my coach. He's been calling my coach every day.
So I'm ready for football shooter.
I'm gonna be there every day, 7:30 sharp. And you already know me. I'm like a drill sergeant. I'm gonna be calling my coach like it's 7:31.
I'm gonna be like, "Where's our smoothies?"
I don't want no smoothies this time.
I always want a smoothie.
You gonna have to pay it back. Watch, I can't wait. You gonna pay it back one way or another, either with the cash or with the.
Coach gets too inspired by the Diddy topics, but we know where we can inspire you is on the reaction channel. We got our channel hit 13.4K subs, get us to 15,000 subs. You see some of our latest reactions to the right, and we checked out Nona. We checked out Ariana Grande. We checked out some UK drill rappers, Tyon Wayne and Russell Millions. We checked out VVS, did Diamonds in My Mouth. Shout out Houston, they were inspired by Houston. And Lisa and Tyler dropped a collab video from, I think, Lisa's album, When I'm With You. So check out that video and get the views up there.
Exactly, man. We got to do it. We got to make it. We got to find a way to schedule it. So like we have a day where we just make shorts and we drop shorts. Make shorts for gaming, clips, and reactions. Like
shorts are so annoying.
It's annoying. It's easy, but they easy though. It's just like, but it's just time
easy.
consuming.
Yeah, but they're annoying.
Yeah, they definitely are annoying. But they get the view. You see what you remember that one you dropped?
Yeah,
it got a whole bunch of views. So we may have to just find a day to do it. What day do you think we should drop shorts though? On a weekend drop, or is it like a weekday drop?
I don't know. You drop your shorts all the time, but it's time to get to the next topic.
You wasn't supposed to make that a. Oh, gosh, this guy.
Well, we're staying on with a topic we just left, talking about Trumpty Dumpty. We got Larry Hoover's sentence was commuted, but he still has life sentence. Was sentenced to more than 200 years in prison after being found guilty of murder, conspiracy, and corruption.
Exactly, man. Donald Trump freed a real one. So what most people thought that at first. Remember, most people that can't read, like me, you should have saw me. As soon as they said this, I sent to my brother, like, look what Trump did. The orange man is a real one, the best president we ever had, man. Better than Bill Clinton and his saxophone playing self. Better than Barack Obama. Look what he done did. And my brother was like, nah, man, he's still in jail. He just pardoned his fair charges. He still got regular charges. And I didn't believe it. But man,
what's crazy is the president doesn't have the ability to full pardon both.
I mean, some people say he could have. Other people said that like he does, like him and the governor and the governor of Illinois, they don't see eye to eye because there's a lot of videos out there where like the governor of Illinois is calling him like stupid and like trying Donald Trump. So like Trump is like trying to make his job hard.
Yeah, I know they're beefing. So I think what you said is he's trying to put it on their decision, so that way it's all on them and they get beef for it.
Exactly.
But it would be crazy if he literally did that to spite them instead of just fully freeing him.
True. Exactly. So, but I mean, we got a video right here of basically how the streets feeling about this, and we also got a video of Chicago's basically fighting for Larry Hoover to be free because 50 years is just 200. I mean, 200 years is just too long.
Yeah, 200 years.
Especially when you know why the situation happened. Because remember they said like man, we gonna play this first. Man, play this.
Tell him, bruh. Who free, bruh? My motherfucking chief free. Who? Larry Hoover. He free, bruh. Yes, sir.
The family of Chicago gang kingpin Larry Hoover urged Governor Pritzker to follow the lead of President Trump and commute Hoover's sentence. Hoover's wife, son, and about a dozen family members met with some of the governor's staff members. They're asking the governor for a state commutation of Hoover's 200-year prison sentence.
Those are, and also Larry Hoover is an example of a man that was turning his life around. And as soon as he tried to turn his life around, they hit him with 6 life sentences. So I believe you say don't tear down the statues? Larry Hoover is a living statue.
Hey, before I let y'all politicize this or memify this, I just got to say I am glad that Larry Hoover is home. And I got to remind y'all that he was a political prisoner that was set up by the federal government, that he created the Chicago votes. He did so many things to really.
This is an extraordinary case. This case has been litigated more than any other case, both in the courtrooms and in the public square, more than any other case in Illinois history. We all are very clear on what this is.
Imagine somebody else would not be able to touch or hug their loved ones.
The governor is a great man. I believe the governor's going to do the right thing, and I'm already thanking him for showing the choose to do so.
Before we close, a couple facts I want to make sure that we get on the record. Let me first say that Larry Hoover is a human being. He's not this symbol. He is a human being, a strong one. A husband, a father, a grandfather. His kids, his grandkids are all graduates, college educated. He has an amazing family around him. He is a human being. The one case, people need to understand this because I see a lot of the pundits saying, oh, he's responsible for this, and that. If you look at the case, there's only one. And in that one case, the actual shooter was paroled in 1992. In 1992, over 33 years ago, the actual shooter in this one case was given a second chance. So what are we saying to Larry Hoover, the person who didn't pull the trigger, that to keep him in jail for the rest of his life? What are we saying to him? What are we saying to his family? We're saying that he's not human, and he is. He's not a monster. He's not this notorious gang leader, killer. Stop labeling who he is. He is Larry Hoover, a human who cares about his family, about the community, and about life itself. And he is rehabilitated and not the 22-year-old man he is today at 74 years old. Marcus had something to close.
A name is powerful.
And when you hear the name Larry Hoover, that means something. It has been invoked in the minds to mean something. His family now wants to change that. They want the Hoover family to mean greatness, peace, community, connections. That's what the Hoover family is going to mean moving forward. We're going to free this man, connect this family, and change the rhetoric in which his family has to deal with 53 years. And not just that. We're not just doing this for the Hoover family. We're doing this for all the families. The Williams family, the Davis family, the Marcus Evans family. We're doing it for all the families. My cousins are looking at this. So free Larry Hoover, change that name. They're going to be proud to know that their last name is Hoover, and we're going to change that. We've already done it. We passed legislation to free senior citizen prisoners before. We've done it, and we're going to do it again for Larry Hoover. And y'all going to take a family picture and celebrate, and we're going to celebrate together. So thank you.
We're going to get a statement from
200 years for one murder is crazy because, I mean,
What do you mean 20 years is crazy?
200 years.
Oh.
200 years for one murder is crazy. I mean, they commit.
I mean, people. I don't know why it's not just life.
Exactly.
I could give someone 200 years.
That means you have to don't. You must really,
It's
really
like
not
double
like him.
life.
Exactly. Because I remember, I do understand how like we did see his 1090 Jake did like dropped the video saying like back in the past when he was like 18 he got in trouble. So I do know from 18 all the way to like he was older. To his
He was
early
always
20s,
getting in
he was
trouble.
always getting in trouble. So I know like if you a repeat offender, but a repeat offender, and then you go to jail for 200 years, but then the person that actually pulled the trigger is already been paroled. Like that's the part that doesn't make any sense. Like what? Like even if you was in trouble, like your time is marked shouldn't be that high. It was like 200 times, and the person that actually killed the person is out before you. You should at least been out at least 7 years after him.
Wasn't he alleged possibly a murderer in other ones?
I mean, the other ones were the Fed charges. He only has the state charges only one. State charges only one murder gave him 200. The Fed charges was like he was in jail. And he was basically like running a criminal organization still in jail. So then that's what like got him in trouble. Got all the other charges and everything else. But Donald Trump basically commuted all those charges. The only thing he has is the one murder that happened. The one murder that happened in Chicago, in Illinois, which they gave him 200 years, which still doesn't it doesn't make any sense. Like if we both go somewhere and then like I pull the trigger, even though you the leader and everything, 200 years is crazy. They gave Young Thug was the leader of YSL, and like they wasn't trying to give him 200 years.
Well, yeah, that's what's crazy sometimes when like people get caught up and they do a crime together. Even if someone does like the more heinous thing, it just depends on like who their judge is that day, because they'll get different judges, and one person may get like a way more severe conviction.
Exactly, like Just Blow. I don't think Just Blow got 200 years, and he got snitched on by the girls. Remember how they say he went in the house, and it was basically the same thing. Like he went in the house with the girls, and like he was like a deal gone wrong. It was something that happened. Like he ended up shooting the dude, and like the girls end up snitching on him. But like
that's usually how it goes. Yeah.
And like he go to jail, and like they say he pulled the trigger, but he ain't get 200 years.
Yeah. I think what had a lot to do with it was the timing. I think with a lot of times back then that judges were allowed to be way more severe.
True. But yeah, true that.
You know, that they really try to do people dirty, especially back then. You think they did it now? They did it even worse way back then.
They did it worse way back then. But remember, we also seen how he keeps trying to go to was it appeal? Not appeal. He's trying to keep going to where you go up to be released.
What, parole?
Parole, yeah, go for parole, and like you remember how they keep saying like they keep voting, like it's always everybody unanimous decision. Like they say, oh no, he won't get a parole, but like now recently there's like one or two people that said, oh yeah, he should get parole, but everybody's saying he didn't. So like they trying to basically keep him in jail to show like, oh yeah, we got this Tyrannosaurus Rex in jail. Like look at this Tyrannosaurus Rex we got in jail. We're not gonna let it free no matter what he do.
Did you see a clip? There was some like old dude in jail. And I think he had like 6 or 8 months left, and he went up for parole. And he's like, I'm not going to beg. And he's like, if you're going to give it to me, just get it granted. If not, I'll just do my remaining time.
Yeah, true.
And they're like, we don't appreciate your attitude. And he's like, what are you talking about?
I mean, once you been, 50 years, once you be in jail for so long, you institutionalized.
He was old, man. Yeah,
you
he
don't care no
he
more.
was in his like 60s, 70s.
That's what I feel like. Yeah, you should let him be free. I mean, like, I don't really
Like Bill
feel.
Cosby. Like they let him out because he was so old.
Yeah, you can do that. Like, let him out. He's not gonna do anything. Like, what do you think Larry Hoover's really gonna do in 2025 in Chicago?
Start a revolution.
He most likely, I feel like he may stop the gun violence. That got gun violence. He may be the only one that can stop the gun violence.
I mean, I think he could definitely help.
Exactly, he's the only one that can really help.
Especially, they could even make that a part of his parole.
Mm-hmm.
That he has to do like so much community hours about
gun violence and safety and gangs
and stopping all that.
Yeah, he can do all that type of stuff. I mean, it's a lot of things they can do. I mean, they did it for T.I. Remember when he had the gun charges and then like they released him. He had all those community service hours to do.
I don't understand how T.I. is still allowed to be free. He got like convicted of like all these crimes and somehow escaped it.
Did you not see Family Hustle? Did you not hear Paper Trail, the album? It was touching. He was sorry. He apologized. And on top of that, his friend, I think Falon Johnson and his best friend got killed in Cincinnati. So he was basically scared for his life.
Sacrifice.
I mean,
that's what happened to these celebrities. They beat these cases, and somehow, and one of their friends does.
And they get scared and they get scared and all that stuff and paranoid, so they got to drive around with guns and then get popped.
Buy bulletproof.
Horrible. It's crazy out there. But hey, man, it's free Larry Hoover, man. Comment down below how y'all feel about the situation.
Oh, did you? I don't know if you saw, but they had Chance the Rapper. On there, and he was like, "Oh, he's coming home. He's on his way home," and like he didn't know that like how it went.
Yeah, he didn't know.
And it was funny. People were laughing at him.
I mean, he did. I seen that, and I also seen how he talked about how like Larry Hoover did do a lot of things for the state of Illinois. So, I mean, we gonna see how it is. You see a lot of celebrities support him. Chance the Rapper, Kanye West, Drake. So Donald Trump won't give him. Donald Trump can't give him another pardon. Maybe if Vance wins, he may come in and pardon him again.
It was crazy to see like his first time he was like arrested photos. To see how like how young he was when he started getting booked.
Exactly, and jail supposed to be about rehabilitation,
like
trying to make your life better. Like he been in jail for too long. I mean, when is enough enough?
It looked like he could have been like an extra for Grease.
Facts.
Like it was pretty.
It was 79. It's 73.
Yeah.
Grease was what, the 70s or the 60s?
60s, 70s. I don't know.
Comment down below what year was Grease. Was Grease filmed in the 60s or the 70s?
I think it came out in the 70s, but it might have had 60s style.
Exactly.
Is that it?
Exactly. I mean, it was a crazy.
No, did that come out later?
It was, but you know what's finna come out now with this next topic here. Looks like here, man, Madden 2026 is about to come out, and guess who on the cover?
Your favorite,
Saquon. Ex-New York Giant running back, now Philadelphia champion Philadelphia Eagles. We just won, but I mean, I already knew as soon
bandwagon.
as what's funny. Am I a bandwagon or is Madden a bandwagon? Because the fact that as soon as this happened, everybody been on Saquon D.
What, since he did the backwards hurdle?
Like, did you think the backwards hurdle would have been a Madden cover? Or did you thought the backwards hurdle was just a backwards hurdle?
When I saw the move, that's not my initial thought. I just thought it was an awesome move. Actually, the number one thing that I like about it is Saquon wears the LeBron cleats. So he wears it's like the LeBron 8 cleats. The ones that are the, no, not the 8. What is it, like the 6? What is the LeBrons that are like the Foamposite?
Was that the third ones?
Nah, I don't.
The third and fourth ones?
You might be right. Comment down below. I forget which one off the top of my head right now, but Saquon's basically got him customized.
I think they had a strap on it too, right?
And they got cleats, yeah. He had the Fruity Pebbles ones.
I think he had a white one. I had the all white ones.
Yeah. But those are like some of the best cleats I've ever seen. But yeah, it's pretty cool that it's the cover. Has it been a couple years in a row now that they give like the cover to the Super Bowl champions?
I don't know. We gonna see it, man. We got a video right here, basically showing Saquon making the cover, and also showing you how grateful Philadelphia is that we have Saquon on the team. And then we're gonna talk about that Madden curse.
3, 2, 1, go!
Whoa!
Woo!
Saquon! This might work, but I feel like I'm in a way.
Making Steakwan steaks.
I'm gonna eliminate the glare.
Come on, beat them out, bro. Come on.
They won't want meat on their glizzy.
The cheesesteaks.
Yeah, look at that.
Take a big bite.
Whoa.
Oh, pause.
Horrible.
It means the world to me. I think if you ask any kid out there if they were able to be on the Madden cover, I think they all would be stoked and say yes. So for that to come to life is truly amazing. There's so many legendary players that have been a part of this, and I'm happy to attach my name to those guys too. It's definitely going to be the anniversary of 25, and they put Barry Sanders on. That's like the first time in my mind where you can go back and play with old school players. I remember being a kid, playing Madden and going out there and trying to make some spin moves, make some moves that I just did the night before in Madden. It helps me now in my career, just having that imagination as a little kid, not being afraid to do anything, let my body go and just reacting. So Madden's been a big part of my life, an even bigger part now that I'm part of the cover. My golf game, 74, and chess, 78, 92. As a friend, I think I'm a pretty good friend. 95, got a lot to work on. As a father, I hope Jada and my son Junior will say a 99, but like I said, still have to work on that, so I'll get myself a 97, 98.
Yeah, I'm getting a 99.
Curse.
Here we got the curse. Will Saquon avoid the Madden curse now?
The curse, like, from going strong, from like the first like 10 years it came out. It's actually gone the other way, mostly the past 10 years.
Yeah, it has. I mean, except for the last year. I think the last year was Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey, you know what happened to him. They had the Josh Allen.
Josh Allen, I guess you could say he got cursed in the playoffs.
You know, then they had Patrick Mahomes. I guess
and Tom Brady was like a dual cover.
Was that Tom Brady too?
Yeah,
that's Tom Brady. Is that Lamar Jackson? The other one broke it.
And then Patrick Mahomes
by himself.
But then AB cursed, 100% cursed.
Facts.
Oh, you could also say that Tom Brady was cursed because his wife left him.
Disrespectful.
If you want to include that, it's a different type of curse.
That is a different kind of curse. But I mean, the Madden is coming out, man. Madden is coming out in the middle of August. I mean, I can't wait. I can't wait to see what they introduce to the game.
Are you actually gonna play?
I mean, I play it. I stopped playing it. Honestly, I stopped playing it because it got repetitive. Like they didn't really add anything new to it besides new jerseys.
2K.
Yeah, it's like that. But but I do like it. I do like actually, running people over, throwing those bomb passes. It did help me with actually getting to know the NFL players. So that's one of the reasons why I actually know a lot about the NFL is because of the game. But I mean, I want to see how the tush push look in Madden. That's one thing.
God.
That's one thing I gotta see.
I knew that's what you were looking for.
Tush push.
Man, I was honestly an NFL Blitz fan.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up playing NFL Blitz, and then I got into NBA Live.
Was that the game 2K. that showed you if you tackle somebody they go to another a different screen where you see the person bone crack?
I think that's maybe one of the later editions.
Uh-huh.
I played it so far back that I played it on Nintendo 64. And then they always had it at the arcade, but it was cool because it didn't have regular rules, like you could tackle receivers.
That's cool.
But I remember I had the Madden with Larry Fitzgerald.
Mm-hmm. I remember that one. That was good. Which one was that one?
And Troy Polamalu, the one after Brett Favre.
I remember that one too. Yeah.
I forget it blocks which one it is. I had that one.
Oh, I remember that next to the Brett Favre.
Yeah.
And the Breeze. Why
you
say Drew Brees?
I might have had the AB one. Was the next one I had.
I think I seen that one. I think I got the AB one. I played that one. Let me see. One thing I do like about Madden is that used to be the thing back in the day. You used to make the super teams. Like you used to make all the creative players and put everybody 99 and just beat everybody.
It's not even fun. You're just cheating.
It was amazing. That used to be the best thing. That used to be the best thing to do. Or I remember back in the day, when they used to let you pick what position you wanted to be, the running back and all that stuff. You used to do the different drills. I remember that. But then college football started doing that, but then they messed it up because remember you only could be like the linebacker or the running back. They ain't really kept.
I gotta play. I got NCAA 25. I know 26 is coming out, but
Should be coming out
I got
soon.
25 because it was like $7.
True. Yeah.
I'm gonna play with Colorado. Do a season.
Oh, Lord. He ain't on the team. You don't know nobody
Yes,
on the
he
team.
is.
Who? Hunter?
Yeah.
Why would he be on yours or the new one?
On mine.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I'm gonna play on the gaming channel.
True.
I don't even need to buy 26.
True. I think
the guys that left.
I think the only reason I probably pay Madden is just to play with Shador Sanders on the Browns. But do I really want to play with the Browns?
Yes.
I'm gonna have to soup them up. I'm gonna have to trade for everybody. I'm gonna have to trade for Tyreek Hill. I'm gonna have to trade for a good running back. Trade for a better defense. I'm gonna have to trade the coach and move to a different city.
Oh, I'm gonna play the video over again. But I thought it was so funny that everyone thought that was real.
With the jumping over the
Yeah, where he kind of like paused midair.
He did it again. He's the GOAT.
Like, there's no way that would be ridiculous if he had that type of hang time. But what I thought was weird is they did that to reshoot the photo, and then we have the cover literally right here, and it looks like it's the like CGI or like the animation of the game.
It does. Yeah, it does. I do like the what's it called? The deluxe cover.
Oh yeah, where it's like the side of his helmet.
Where it's like the side of his helmet. That one does look a lot better. I do have to see how much it costs. If it's $100, I'm not paying $100. I'm not paying $100 for Madden.
You might as well wait. It always goes on sale. Like 2K, even like when 2K, like you always want to get it right when it comes out if you're a super 2K fan. But I remember early as like 3 months, there would be like a random sale and you could at least save like $30. So I bet you if you wait like a Madden like a month or two, you could catch it on sale. Because some of those games, they're getting ridiculous now where they want like 110, 120 to get the deluxe edition that actually gives you all the good stuff.
How much was the 2K one you bought with the Kobe on the cover?
I think the 2Ks now are like 100 or 110.
And they come with BC points and all that stuff?
Yeah, that's like if you get like the middle edition. They have like the regular, the middle, and I think the super edition is like, or whatever edition is like 130. It's crazy. Like that's like if you get it day one.
That is definitely crazy. But y'all comment down below. Are y'all getting the new Madden 2026? Or are you just done with it? Because I mean, everybody know the cheat code. You know how I played my co-host last time. The other one.
Oh yeah, you be Seth. Shout out real good _ Doty. For getting whooped in Madden.
And also comment down your gamer tag, man. PlayStation, Xbox, because it don't matter. I'm taking on all comers, man. I play with any team. You can't beat me. My game strategy is unbeatable. Ask about me.
He just cheats with Jameis Winston.
Jameis Winston is fire. But nah, man, moving on, man. Speaking of fire, man, this person might end up fired on their off day, man. Could Diggs be cut? If you didn't know, man, Diggs is on the New England Patriots now. I think this is like his 4th team. He started off on the Vikings, went to the Bills, had 1 season with the Texans. Then he got injured week 8. ACL injury. Now he signed a 3-year deal in New England. Don't know why in the world would anybody sign in New England unless you feel like, I mean, I do understand, like, if you want to be the star and show people that you still got it and you're over the age of 30, you want to be the number 1 wide receiver, you go to, like, the worst team possible. It's going to pay you the most money. So
yeah. I mean, sometimes that happens where it's like players that are kind of still have a name, but maybe burn some bridges. They can still go to a bad team and at least get a little bit of a payday.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy that even though that he's doing that, like he's putting this whole thing in jeopardy.
Exactly. I hear missing OTAs, even though OTAs
to be on a boat.
Even though OTAs are voluntary, man. OTAs in New England started on May 19th. It went from May 19th all the way to June the 5th. That's when it stops. We're going to play the video right here, and we're going to show you why exactly the Patriot people are just pissed off.
But one thing before we play the video, it's crazy because like when you play football, there is always like optional practices before like the practices start, and they say they're optional, but you should know 100% if you don't go that they are going to hold it against you.
They're not optional.
They're not optional. If you take it serious, they're not optional.
Facts. And they paying you all this money. And you want to be the number 1. You're supposed to be a role model. But we're gonna play the video. It's crazy. See the stuff?
Something that we're aware of.
Oh yeah.
Obviously,
we want to make great decisions on and off the field, and we're hoping that with our time here on the field today, and that when we don't have a script and we're on the call-up periods, that we're making great decisions. And so the message will be the same for all our players, that we're trying to make great decisions, and any conversations that I've had with Stefon will remain between him and I and the club.
Do you think Diggs should be cut?
Do I think he should be cut?
Yeah, you.
No, I don't.
I do not.
I came to this show yesterday with the opinion, but the knowledge of that it is on the table, that it is being thought of. And it's not just the boat. It's not just the boat. There's some other things that I've heard. That's all. That puts some things in question. Are you all in? Are you all in here? The videos look great of him working out. I've touted the videos. I know you need diva receivers. I say he shouldn't be cut because I think he would help Drake May in this offense and Josh McDaniels, because you would have a true viable guy that would set coverage. Right now, you still don't have a guy that sets coverage. I'm sorry.
Exactly. He rocking the number 8. I guess that's a jersey he's gonna be wearing. But let me tell you, Coles, man, the Patriots record, they was 4-13 last year. They need.
I don't think they're gonna be any better.
They said no. Actually, they are. They have the third easiest schedule in the NFL this year. They actually predicted they will actually win at least 7 to 8 games this year.
Oh, their division isn't the greatest, right?
And on top of that, they're playing the Browns. They played the Browns and they played
opening night?
Not opening night. They had a lot of easy games.
Oh, okay.
They playing the Browns. They play the Jets. So you know how the Jets can go either way.
The Jets are not doing anything.
Exactly. So
the Jets are going to be the Jets.
Mm-hmm. And that's after. I mean, I think they played the Jets after the Jets played the Steelers. So you know they're going to be.
Steelers have a really easy schedule. I'm excited for that.
Exactly. Steelers got
the best schedule that they've had in years, because they've been screwed like the past 3 years in a row with like schedules that don't even make sense.
Exactly. So like he's here to help out Drake May. I mean, they do need a wide receiver. I mean, if you really think about the division the Patriots in, they got the Patriots, the Eagles, the Jets. Who else? The Patriots. I forgot who else in the Bills. In the Bills, that's who's in the division. So I mean,
they ain't doing nothing.
They can come be second. They can beat the Dolphins because it's Tua.
Yeah, I was for a second I got it mixed up. I was thinking they were in another division. Their division's actually really good.
Mm-hmm. I mean, but it depends. They good. The Dolphins are good until Tua. Tua's. And then
he's wearing the marshmallow helmet now.
Nah, it can still happen. And then on top of that, you got Josh Allen. I mean, Josh Allen, he's been doing everything on his own. Like if he has to do everything on his own again, it really just depends on how his health goes. So I mean,
he just literally has to pray that Patrick Mahomes has an injury.
Who, Josh Allen?
Yeah,
he has.
Because it's like he's never beating.
Exactly.
I think he's beat Patty Mahomes once, right?
He beats him in the regular season, but not in the playoffs.
Yeah, I think he's beat him once in the playoffs, right? But
I don't think he beat him in the playoffs.
The Chiefs have beat them every single time beyond that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's probably is like that. Y'all comment down below, fact check that. Let us know what is Josh with Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen's season record and also playoff record. Let us know what that is. But yeah, like I said, the Patriots have an opportunity to be number 2 because you only won 4 games. You got to go up. You got to do something. Mike Vrabel, they got to do something. And on top of that, remember how it used to be in New England with Bill Belichick, how they was cutthroat. Like they didn't play any of that type of stuff. So
you think they're done? You think they're gonna allow more?
Well, allow him to do more stuff?
Well, just not be as strict. Like Belichick probably would have cut him immediately.
I feel like he's not as strict, but I mean you still got some things like you still got the Patriot way, so you can't go too crazy. And like him going to the gala with Cardi B and him doing this whole yacht thing. I mean, yeah, maybe the yacht would have been crazy, but you throwing off the pink stuff, like what if they drug test you now every game? Now you're gonna be going down.
Yeah, I mean he's doing his best effort to get caught up.
Exactly. So
I mean, and I don't know how much of his contract is currently guaranteed, but I mean, because now like teams, like if they're not sure on a guy,
Uh-huh.
they might have stuff in the contract and might even like
True.
some people are only getting like half guaranteed or only the first year of the 3-year deal is guaranteed.
And I'm talking about he's coming off an ACL injury that just happened last season with the Texans. So he still hasn't fully practiced yet. He's doing like he's doing like the non contact practices. When they go full practice, he sits on the side because he's still hurt.
Yeah, it's interesting. I feel like he's in the same position that like Pickens is in. Like he's got to
You think
prove
so?
him. He's got to prove himself.
True.
And it's like you're gonna run out of chances.
I can see that.
He's already bounced around.
14.
He's already had a major injury.
Mm-hmm.
If he gets cut here, I don't know how many other chances he's gonna get because it's not like the Patriots was like a glorious place to sign.
True. I mean, hey, you see Odell Beckham, he got a couple chances, even after he was messed up. Even when he ended up going to the Dolphins for some strange reason. That didn't end up doing anything,
And he was on the Ravens.
And he was on the Rams.
That was disrespectful.
He was on the Rams too.
Hey, he won a chip.
He got hurt. After doing that,
He would have been
he played like 2 plays.
He
would have
been the MVP of the game if he didn't get hurt.
Off of 2 catches.
It's 2 glorious catches. Solidified his whole career.
True that.
Now you got to mention him as a champion.
True that.
And he's got all the other stats.
I give you that. Yeah, I do give you that. But I mean, y'all comment down below. Should Diggs get cut? What do you think is gonna happen to Diggs? And also, if he doesn't show up, what's gonna happen? But going from one sport to another sport, man, we got my co-host's favorite basketball player, man. Looks like
He's never been my favorite. This is someone that you look up to. We got Zion Williamson sued for allegedly kidnapping and terrorizing his ex-girlfriend, who's an adult entertainer, I guess you could say. What's her name?
Mariah, something like that.
What's her full
Mariah
name?
Mills.
Okay, I knew you knew the name.
Sorry.
See, I didn't know the name. He tried to say that this was my idol, but it seems like he knows all the facts.
All right.
But yeah, she's been airing him out. I think we've covered it before. She's brought him up a few times, and she's really been going at him on social media. But it looks like there's another woman involved. Is that correct?
Yes, there is. I mean, this one's crazy right now, man. We gonna play this video right here of one of Zion's, side chicks basically talking about the situation. This is crazy.
There's people speculating that you maybe are Jane Doe. What's the deal?
So, before I answer that, I would like to say I really hope all the victims, including me, get justice and, things that have happened in the past with him and with anybody else, everything gets resolved because a lot of us don't deserve that. And, I just feel like a lot of things have been swept under the rug for so long, and I feel sorry to the victim. I've been through a lot of stuff with him and it's just shocking,
Has this suit that you saw, drop just now, given you any feelings like, hey, or inspiration to file your own grievances, your own suit?
I don't want to talk about that right now without my lawyer present, but I'm just shocked, and hopefully he changes and the victim and me and everyone else can find comfort and move past all of this.
Any message to Zion himself?
Zion, I hope you can change your ways and just change, because this is disgusting what you're doing to everyone, and it's just not right. And this is not the man that I met a few years back. This is not who I thought you would become. This is not a representation of your job, and this is very serious. And I just hope you change your ways, because your job and your family and your legacy is on the line. This is serious.
I mean,
change your ways.
You definitely got to change your ways. I mean, is it really serious? I mean, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of ex-girlfriends, ex-side chicks,
Throwing people under the bus.
Suing people just because they didn't get their way. They didn't get what they wanted. They didn't get that wedding ring. Because it looks like here, the person right now is not him, not her. It's the girl, basically, when he basically became a freshman at Duke. They was messing around from 2018 all the way to 2023. And she's basically saying that she wants $18 to $50 million.
What? Because he was terrorizing her and he kidnapped her and he allegedly assaulted her?
I mean, it's not. He didn't really kidnap her. It's your ex-girlfriend. Of course, you want to go places. I mean, of course, she goes places that she doesn't want to go. You go places that she don't want to. You don't want to go for her. I'm pretty sure she goes to Forever
Sounds like a
21 and
Rico.
Sephora. Horrible.
Sounds like a Diddy trial.
It probably does, but I mean, basically, what's going on is that it's two incidents. They both happened in 2020. Both happened in California. One time, the girl alleged that, oh yeah, they were in California. She was sleepy. She wanted to go to sleep, and then Zion was like, "Nah, you got to take this D first before you go to sleep." And then then that's when she did it. And then another time was like when she was finna go to her friends, and before she left, he made her do it. You have that. And then she also talks about in the lawsuit, it's a 12-page lawsuit.
Okay.
So then in the lawsuit, she also talks about how like Zion came into her apartment without consent, and like he took some things, and every time they get in an argument, he throws her phone. So I mean, that's basically all in a nutshell what's going on.
So this is a toxic relationship, basically basic toxic stuff.
And she's suing him for $18 million. She wants.
This is what happens, Zion, when you mess with toxic women.
Exactly. And I mean, a lot of people were saying like
toxic situations.
Exactly. A lot of people were saying like they wish Zion put his time in basketball like he does with all these women, because he hasn't. It's not that many times where he plays more than 30 games. Like this past season, he played 30 games. Then he played 70 games. Then he played 29 games. Then
He's been injured a lot.
He's been injured. Yeah, he's been injured a lot. He just injured this season. So it's like you too injured for basketball, but you're not too injured to.
I remember when everyone got on him because like he was like they were getting on him for his weight, and it was because he's injured, so he wasn't really playing or being able to be that active. And then like someone that worked at Wendy's caught him going through the drive-thru, and they weren't teasing him; they just got excited that they saw him, so they took like a video and a picture, not thinking anything, and posted it, and then everyone got on him for going through Wendy's.
Exactly. He's doing everything but working out and basically working out and getting his back together. I mean, because this is sad. I mean, the owner of the Pelicans did speak out. I mean, they're not going to do anything because this is a civil case. This isn't really a criminal case. And it doesn't make sense. And this case just sounds all funny. So they're going to let it play out. Zion and them are counter suing the person. But I mean, still, once again,
it's messy. It's gonna look bad anyways. He's gonna probably lose sponsorships anyway.
Exactly, but I mean, it's looking bad. He's not playing. He's going through this situation. The Pelicans have the seventh round. They have the 7th draft pick. So, do you think they might trade him, get rid of him? You think it's time to get rid of him? Because the Pelicans, they're not doing anything. Brandon Ingram.
I could see this being the catalyst for them finally pulling the trigger and saying it's time to go, Zion. Like if they're thinking like they were really disappointed, they thought that they were, since they were so bad this year.
He's supposed to be the next LeBron James.
Well, they thought they were going to be really bad this year, so that they had a high chance of getting the number 1 pick in Cooper Flag. And not only do they not get it, but they end up with the 7th pick. So I think they just might be totally deflated about the whole situation and this going on with Zion. They just might say, "Hey, whoever wants Zion in the 7th pick, give us something good in exchange, and you
Kevin
can have
Durant.
the 7th pick." And that, I mean, he may be on the table, but I don't know if him at his age, if he's really looking to go to New Orleans and being like, "I'm building a super team with Brandon Ingram."
Yeah.
I mean, that ain't no super team.
I mean, where else do you think Zion can go? He can't go to the Kings. They got everybody.
Or trading Karl Anthony Towns.
You must send
Zion.
I mean, you can send him to New York.
Terrible.
You can send him to New York.
I was
to
joking.
Brooklyn Nets.
Oh yeah, I can see him playing for Brooklyn.
They definitely need somebody. I mean, the Raptors probably need somebody. They can send him up to there. Send him there. He can play with RJ Barrett and.
Oh my God.
Hey,
his old Duke buddy.
Mm-hmm.
That'd actually be pretty cool.
That's 2 teams right there he can possibly go to. But I mean, yeah, he definitely has to stay out of trouble. I mean, he got this Mariah girl that basically tries to slander him every chance he gets. Because I remember she ended up saying something, and then now you got this situation.
She's like found the cheat code to get in the news, and like you see, she's getting interviewed by TMZ right here, and it seems like she just eats it up. So she just keeps on exposing and saying the same stuff about Zion, and now like. It's like this is what she wanted.
I mean, where have we gone, man? We went from Michael Jordan having his gambling problem to the LeBron James generation where like he was
It's all
fine.
rumors.
He was
This is actually documented.
exactly, and then you have this generation here. You got Zion getting in trouble with girls. You get Anthony Edwards getting girls pregnant, saying I'm gonna pay you off all the money in a lump sum.
That's why.
And who else? Who else? You got John Morant in the gun situation. Like this whole new generation of NBA, we won't even. Then you got Tatum. Tatum can't. He hurt. So who's gonna be the new face? They trying to give it to the overseas people. They trying to give it to Luca and Shea Gilchrist because they got nobody to pick in the NBA. Everybody's in trouble.
Halliburton. Hallelujah. Halliburton.
Oh Lord! Speaking of Halliburton, man, I guess my coach trying to bring up the next topic here, man. It looks like here it's NBA Finals times and people getting fired.
Yeah, so the Indiana Pacers has basically baptized the Knicks. Everyone had the Knicks pick to win the series. And after the series loss, Coach Tom Thibodeau is fired because it looks like many people believe that he overused his players in the regular season and in the early rounds of the playoffs. So they did not have the energy to match Indiana. And Indiana basically fast braked him to death and wore him down and pulled off the upset to now be in the NBA Finals against OKC, which dismantled Anthony Edwards after many people thought the Michael Jordan rumors were true again. They got their butt kicked, and Shea proved that he is the MVP. Who do you got coming out of the NBA Finals and how many games co-hosts? And then what do you think about Tom Thibodeau being fired?
I mean, I got OKC winning the 6. I mean, NBA definitely got to get their money. I mean, the way they gentlemen swept the Timberwolves in a way, the other one to get the game 7, no game 6. I think the Warriors. I mean the Warriors, the Pacers and the Knicks. How many games that win? Let me see.
That was 6.
Yeah, that went 6 games. So I mean, I want to see this series at least go 6. Hopefully 7. I mean,
I don't think it'll go 7.
You think it'll go 7?
I think 5 or 6. I think OKC, if they like really don't play down to their competition, because I feel like every team they beat is better than the Pacers. Like I would have. Yeah, like I would choose the Wolves over the Pacers as well.
True that.
And so yeah, I think that the OKC is gonna win in 6 games because I think they can play 5-6 games. I'm gonna go at 5, but I think that they can beat Indiana at their own game.
I mean, possibly. Yeah, possibly. I mean, but it really just depends on how it goes. Depends how they play. I mean, it looks like here. I mean, the past couple series, you've seen how the OKC's defense is. Yeah, whoever's the main ball handler, they're gonna send out Dort. Dort gonna guard them as soon as they pass the ball in. And then whoever's the second player, that second player usually, plays in a mid-range game. They're going to get blitzed. As soon as they touch the ball, everybody coming at them in different ways. So it's really going to come down to what's called a Miles Turner. I feel like it's going to come down to Miles Turner, and it's going to come down to
Harkenstein or Chet.
Yeah, Harkenstein
or J-Dub.
Yeah, it's going to come down to the role.
I think it's going to be
those players.
J-Dub. If J-Dub is playing anywhere near his normal capability, I think they smoke him.
Probably. I mean, it just depends on that, and also depends on the injuries, like who gets injured.
Let's go down the matchups. We got Halliburton versus Shea. Who's the better point guard?
I mean, it just depends on what you want.
They're like a mirror team, but Shea's the MVP. He's got way better stats. Shea's the better one. He's also rated way higher in 2K.
True. So I give you that, but I mean he's like a free throw. He's always at the free throw line. So it's like I don't really know how really good he is. I mean, it's really a team thing they have going on. But I mean, with Halliburton, you see like Halliburton thing come on. Like he can give you 16, but if he really wanted to do it, he'll turn it on and give you 40. And he'll do it without going through the free throw line.
What's Indiana shooting guard?
Shooting guard is his name is Naismith?
Naismith.
Naismith
or Nembhard.
What you got? You got Aaron Naismith and you got Andre Nembhard.
Yeah, I think it's
Andre's the one with the light skin one with the braids, and Naismith is the dark skin one, the one that dropped
shot
all the threes against the Knicks.
Naismith and Nembhard.
I know they're gonna guard. Those are the people that you're mostly gonna be using to guard.
What do you think?
Shea.
Dort is better than Naismith?
Dort has been surprising me. That rainbow 3-point shot he's been doing.
Rainbowing him in.
He's been rainbowing him in. But I feel like if you focusing more on defense, he's really not going.
Is J-Dub better than Nembhard? For sure.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, it just depends on what you get. You may get the one, J-Dub from the Dallas Mavericks series. Remember we talked about that when like he was just horrible.
That's
And then
true.
also when he was against the Nuggets, he was horrible.
Is Chet better than Siakam?
No.
Taking Siakam?
I'm taking Siakam. I take Siakam over. I would take Siakam
That's
over
the first
Chet.
one.
Just because Chet can't take a hit. Chet gets hit in the chest, he gonna crumble. He too small.
Harkenstein versus Miles Turner.
That's a different one. It just depends on what kind of Miles Turner you get. If you get the Miles Turner that wants to be Steph Curry, then you know it's gonna be a real easy day. But
I think he's the next Karl Anthony Towns.
who exactly? And that's just I need you to be down in the paint. I mean, I feel like if they spread them out, if the big man on the Pacers spread out the big man on the OKC, and then it could be 1-on-1, and they both on two different sides, they can't be Miles Turner and Siakam can't be on the same side. They gotta be on two different sides of the court. Then if they can separate and get a 1-on-1, I feel like if they get a 1-on-1 crossover game, 1-on-1 game, Pacers gonna win. Big man Pacers gonna win 1-on-1. If you go in the paint, then they gonna get ganged up. That's how I feel it's gonna happen.
Harkenstein's gonna be hitting his floater all day.
You think so? I mean, I don't think Harkenstein has a 1-on-1 game. I think Harkenstein has he gets in the game and he gets the ball in the mid post, does a floater, but if you
Catches alley-oops.
catches a little alley oops, but if you pass on the ball like right, like a
He does a little shimmy hook shot.
I give him that. That's it. He got no cross. He had no handles like that.
And then we got Caruso. Is he better than TJ McConnell?
I don't even know if it'd be TJ McConnell. It'd probably be that other dude that we showed you. The
Wallace.
That's Casey Wallace.
Casey Wallace better than TJ McConnell?
Nah, Casey Wallace out.
But Caruso's the super sub.
Yeah, I give you that. I mean, yeah, I can give you that. He is a super sub. I mean,
They got anyone to
he
stop
did help
Obi
dismantle the New York
Toppin?
Knicks. Obi Toppin is a game changer. If Obi Toppin can be
He
like
could win
Gordon,
his matchup off the bench.
definitely. He moves around too much. I mean, he's more active. That's what I feel like this is different. Like with Rudy Gobert is a center that's just gonna stay in one spot. He's not gonna go to the 3-point line, so you don't got to worry about that. So he can stay right there, and then like whoever's coming from the other side, they know they're gonna have help because Hartenstein's gonna be waiting right there, and it really just depends on if Rudy Gobert gets in the way. But with the Pacers, Miles Turner gonna be far away from the basket. You gotta step out.
Thomas Bryant's gonna hit 5 threes.
Oh, I can see that happening in a game where Thomas Bryant at least makes 2 or 3 games. Man, prize picks, underdogs. Make sure you basically hit the yes on that.
It's
three.
all gonna go off of game 1. I think if OKC wins game 1, they'll have the confidence and win game 2. I think if they lose game 1, they will win game 2, but then they could be in trouble. And if they do win, it would be a 7-game series rather than the 5 or 6 game series. I think if they take care of business at home.
Exactly. They got to take care of business at home. That's something that New York Knicks couldn't do. You see where Tom Thibodeau's fired.
Get fired.
I mean, I knew he was gonna be fired because watching the New York Knicks. I mean, yeah, they got a good team. Like on paper, Bridges. You got OG. You got Cat. You got
Brunson.
You got Brunson. But you see how they play.
First player of the year, Jalen Brunson.
Exactly. We see how they play. Like Brunson has to be ball dominant. They really don't run plays with Mikal Bridges like that. He may run around and shoot a 3, but he really ain't doing that much stuff. And OG, it really like you feel like you got him for defense and the cleanup.
I mean, yeah, basically, yeah, they don't really run anything for him. But
And then
it
the
seemed
center
like,
problem.
And then it seems like that they, that they're basically focused on Brunson. That he plays a little bit like Luka style, where it's just like the Brunson show.
Definitely.
And they're not really running plays for other people, and it seems like Brunson only passes if they like really double team him.
Exactly.
But I think he ran the team into the ground, and I think he also made terrible coaching decisions by letting Brunson be hounded and really worn down instead of having someone else bring up the ball,
like McBride.
And have him run off screens.
Exactly.
They weren't pressing McBride like that, and he could bring the ball up just fine. Same thing with Mikal Bridges could bring the ball up, or Josh Hart. Any of those guys are on the court, they could bring the ball up instead of Brunson and completely avoid that ball pressure.
Exactly. You see how the Denver Nuggets did when Jamal Murray, they was pushing Jamal Murray, so like they passed it to him, he passed it to somebody else, and then like by the time Jamal Murray makes it back past half court, they pass it back to him. So then you got to run your half court game. I mean, it really just depends on if you got a half court game or not. I mean, with the Knicks, I mean, they saying that it is crazy how like Tom Thibodeau is one of the best coaches that the Knicks had in a long time. They just cut him and let him go.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't been to the conference finals in 25 years. And you do that, you finally get that team to get to that far, and you still get fired.
And then you think that being the champion, the Boston Celtics, would like at least get you something. Like, oh yeah, we didn't win, but at least we beat the champion. We beat the Celtics. But I guess like
your rivals, but then you lost to your rival.
But then I mean, but everybody's just the East. Everybody's your rival.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the same time, it's like I guess the Heat, getting embarrassed, like getting beat in the last round. If you would have lost to the Cavs, they the number one team. That probably would have been like, all right, you beat the Knicks. I mean, you beat the Celtics, and then you have to pay the number one Cavs. Yeah, you may keep your job, but you lost to the Pacers. You ranked higher than the Pacers. That really shouldn't have happened at all, even though it was some freak accidents. Like, who would have thought somebody makes that many threes at the end of the game?
Yeah, I mean, they basically gave that game away. If they don't give that game away, then it's, game 7.
Exactly. But I mean, you see how like the Knicks are trying to do what the Warriors did back in the day, how they got rid of basically Mark Jackson, and how like and they got Steve Kerr
took over and won.
And like Nick Nurse got basically replaced Dwayne Casey in Toronto. I mean, like you see that happens all the time. So I mean, maybe that would work. It is kind of scary. I wouldn't want to walk.
Depends on who they get.
True, I want to walk into that as a coach because like make it break it. Like if you're trying to make it to the championship game, and what if I don't make it? Like,
well, and they caught a break getting to the Eastern Conference Finals this year. I don't know if they'll be that far again next year. I could see them easily losing in the second round if they get a bad matchup,
or if the Celtics get healthy. Because I mean,
they'll still probably be down another year.
Yeah, because Tatum's out, so it's really gonna be on what's the name. But I mean, it's a couple people that are.
They lost to the Pacers twice. They lost to him last year too.
Who?
The Knicks. They lost to him in the second round.
But people were hurt. People were hurt and injured. That was different. Like Brunson, I think Brunson got hurt at the end.
Oh yeah.
So
I mean, Julius Randle was hurt.
And Julius Randle's always hurt.
Yeah.
So I mean, you had that scapegoat for that reason. But now I mean, they're saying like there's a couple coaches that may be in the running, like Mike Malone, Frank Vogel, or Mike Budenholzer. So it really just depends on what kind of New York Knicks style team you're trying to see.
I think Mike Malone would be more of a player's coach. I think he knows how to manage talent, and I think he'll make them start using their bench. Because even though sometimes the Mike Malone bench isn't the greatest, he definitely always uses his bench in the regular season.
Mm-hmm.
Like even Denver it's a new coach now, but in the playoffs,
trying to see Big
they
Cat
would maybe
do that?
shorten their roster. But in the regular season, they definitely would play 8, 9, 10 guys.
But I mean, so basically, so you trying to see Joker. I mean, you trying to see Cat play the Joker role, but
I feel like
he's gonna be distributing the ball and doing all that
I feel like
stuff?
he could do more of that. I feel like with his skill set, with his dexterity,
True.
that he could definitely run some Joker type plays where they're running like dribble handoffs, and he's like maybe deciding when he's passing it or when he's actually just turning and going or trying to score out of the post.
True. I mean,
100% think he could do that. Yeah.
True. I mean, because he don't want to be on it. He don't want to be down low. He wants to be always at the top of the key. So you might as well pass him the ball and pass it to everybody else. Because Brunson's too small. He can really see, Cat can see everything, see who's running around, and get you a better pass.
It makes him more than one dimensional.
True.
I think you could still have Brunson and Big Cat run pick and roll, pick and pop, but I think you can just add another wrinkle to your offense by having him run dribble handoffs. And the great thing is Brunson can sometimes take a break by standing in the corner. And still, if they, do the defense a certain way, he could still get a shot. But then you have other people like OG and Michael also running dribble handoffs with Cat, kind of like he does with Jamal Murray and Michael Porter and Aaron Gordon, and have them do the same stuff. I mean, they literally could do that. I think Mike Malone would be the perfect match.
Yeah, definitely. But y'all comment down below, who do y'all feel like is going to be the perfect match to be the coach for the Knicks, or who it might be? But I mean, it looks like here it's time to talk about new music, man. New Music Mondays. What cover is this?
It's from.
Is it the movie? Or just a regular poster?
No, it's from the movie where he fights Janumba.
Okay, I remember that one. Yeah,
I've drawn a blank on the name, but yeah, it's from that one movie. But yeah, check out Dragon Ball. We got new music. New music makes number 5. We got Jello's From the Block performance of one of his latest songs, so make sure you check that out.
Yeah, check it out before my co-hosts give up on him, because
I didn't give up on Jello. I supported Jello since day one. Not like this guy.
Once
he was one of the haters that was like, keep him out the league.
Once he dropped that album with that rapper you don't like on it, we gonna see. You know what's coming. You can feel it.
I could feel that he might get kicked in the gonads, but until we cross that bridge, we not crossing it.
Exactly, but we are crossing the new music that came out, man. Here's the new music.
My co-host is
Packboy Max. Packboy Max dropped, man. This album was it's all him. He just dropped the last tape. It was like features on it. He did that.
He's dropping a lot.
Molly Santana dropped. I gotta check that. I think that's Molly Santana from Detroit. Don't quote me on that. Lou Tyler dropped. I forgot about Florida Boy dropped. I've been listening to that EBK dude. EBK J-Bo. Don't trust me. I forgot about Luke Taylor. I'm mad about myself. I didn't check that out. Who else? Benji dropped. A whole bunch of other people we don't know really dropped. They said a remake of another song of Juice WRLD and XXXTentacion got a song together.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it good? You heard it?
They said it's an instant classic.
Horrible.
No, I haven't heard it.
Clips just dropped. They finna drop an album soon. I don't know if you listen to the clips.
Nope.
Young and Ace at the bottom. Young and Ace dropped. Big Mill dropped the song. That song was pretty good. Joey Badass is starting the war. Is that Saucy Santana? No, that's not Saucy Santana.
That's his favorite artist.
Tory Lanez dropped the song. Tory Lanez dropped 2 songs. But moving on to my pick, man, I picked EBK J-Bo, man. Don't trust me, man. He in and out of jail, but don't worry about it. California's one of California's top rappers, I feel like.
He's from California?
Yeah.
I thought he was from Chicago. It seems like he's cool with a lot of Chicago people.
No, I mean,
he's cool with like Von Off 1700 and a couple other people.
Exactly, man. He popping, man. He be doing this thing, man. I definitely gotta listen to his tape, man. Don't trust me. I definitely gonna like it. He definitely be going off. He definitely be, he definitely be setting the mood, setting the vibes. Don't play this.
This is what you play to set the mood.
Set the vibe, of course. I listen to them. I chill with girls that got tattoos on their face.
Yeah, it is.
Horrible.
They call him the Lion Tamer.
Horrible.
Well, let's go ahead and go to my music pick of the week. Big Moochie Grape, Eat or Get a #2 Deluxe Edition. This is a great tape. I didn't catch the initial release, so catching the deluxe with extra songs was fire. The whole tape is great. You could basically play it all the way through. He's got a couple of features on there. I know Key Glock is on there, and I added a whole bunch of songs off of this album onto my current music playlist. So yeah, shout out Big Moochie Grape. Shout out Paper Route Empire.
R.I.P. Dolph.
R.I.P. Dolph. But it's definitely an awesome album that you could play. Background music, gym music, playlist music. Check out Big Moochie Grape.
Exactly. But you already know, man. You already know what I'm going to say, man. Make sure you check us out on Twitter, man. Feel It Supreme 305, man. I got a new thing I'm doing. I'm retweeting at least 5 or 6 retweets a day. I'm trying to comment at least 7 times. On Instagram, I got it right. You can ask my co-host. He be mad. He be getting all those notifications.
I mean, yeah, because you've been commenting garbage, and they're thinking it's me that said it.
And how many I be getting all the likes.
You've been getting hate mail. I gotta show up and get you.
Nah, but man,
check us out on Twitter at Papa Oblock, at Felix Supreme.
305.
Maybe one day I'll start tweeting again. Check us out on Instagram. Here is the Instagram QR codes. There it is for TikTok. TikTok is still alive.
Yes, it is.
For the moment. So scan the QR code for TikTok. Maybe one day we'll convince my co-host to put out those dancing clips. But we also
I found out the trick on the dancing clips that that dude that puts his face in the Saratoga water.
Yeah.
The Ashley, whatever. I followed him on Snapchat. He said the trick is when you record somebody, instead of holding your phone like this and recording, you gotta hold it like this and record it. And then something about like you recording it upside down like does something to the algorithm.
And then you flip it.
No, you don't flip it. You just record it the whole time like this.
No, but I mean.
Oh yeah, when you post.
When you're done recording, when you're posting
you flip
it, you're not gonna post it upside down.
Of course, yeah. You flip it, yeah. Then you flip it when you post it. Then like that's what he does.
There's a QR code for Crib Reactions Instagram, Tales from the Crib Instagram. We are very active on both pages, and I don't know how active we are on TikTok. Are we still active?
I post every week I post, and I actually comment on TikTok now.
Shout out 6 pounds 7 ounce.
Baby Jesus.
Does he comment on her TikTok?
No, but he still shares stuff a lot.
All right. Well, shout out at least for that. Let me get some outro music so that we can leave.
Exactly. Yeah, let me get some outro music so see, I just got posted again. 121 likes. And I got 2 new ads. 2 new
How many
subscribers.
followers we got? Okay.
Followers 353.
All right, we're growing. Get us to 500 on TikTok.
Exactly. Last post got 555 views, and the post before that got 1,000 views, and then we got another 1,000 views on before that after that too. On there. But yeah, we're getting the views on TikTok, man. Help us grow, man. Help us grow the algorithm, and I promise I will do the shorts, man. If I don't drop any shorts, comment down below. Just you don't want it. And
Don't drop the shorts. Don't drop the soap. We'll be back with us another week for drama, craziness, and celebrity news.
Man, go with the butter. I'm mad.
Calm down, Ray J. We don't need the agency.
Hey, but we gone, man. Thank you. You already know, man. It's Philip Supreme 305 with my co-host
Chico Grande Chico 2 times. You rocking with us.
We rocking with you.
Peace.